Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome on yourliveevent.com as well. This is high school football on a Friday night with R&J Sports. We have the Bitker Inc. pregame show starting tonight as the 1-2 Ada-Borup-West Cougars try to get right on the season, taking on the 2-1 Park Christian Falcons. A pleasant good evening. It's a dreary and soggy Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. With the broadcast tonight, I'm Kevin Kochman. Down on the field, joining me tonight with the broadcast is amateur baseball enthusiast and mathematician Mike Erickson joining us here this evening. We've got the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Park Christian Falcons, who coincidentally, in 2014 on this date, played a 9-man football game at the Park Christian School football field. It was a victory on that day for Ada-Borup. Tonight, Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian will match up in their first ever matchup in 11-man football. This is our Bitker Inc. pregame show, and it starts here on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
We bring you back tonight as well on yourliveevent.com. It is high school football here this evening, featuring the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Park Christian Falcons, as our Bitker Inc. pregame show rolls along. Bitker Inc. between Ada and Halstead, as we continue on with more of our pregame show here today, as we get down to the field here on yourliveevent.com and KRJB 106.5 FM. We've got our Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead and Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame conversations. Let's get into the pregame coach's comments. Mike Erickson standing by. He's got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West, Paul Tingham.
Coach Tingham, thanks for joining us here. Kind of a wet, soggy day, and it's been kind of a wet, soggy week. How's practice gone, and do you foresee the conditions affecting this game in any way?
We had a good week of practice. I think the guys came out a little more focused this week. I think they feel like you got a lot to prove after last week's kind of rough night. So I think they really focused in this week, and hopefully that shows in the game tonight. As far as the field goes, I mean, our field is great condition, but I'm going to guess I'm sure it's going to affect a cut here too. You know, if somebody cutting hard, I'm sure something's going to give out, but looks like the rain is done for the night, hopefully, and you know, I don't think it'll be a huge factor, but I think the biggest factor will probably be a wet football. Maybe might be a couple more fumbles because this football's wet, but shouldn't be too bad, I don't think.
How are we looking health-wise?
We got one starter out tonight, I believe. Everybody else is playing, so you know, fourth game of the season, you're never going to be 100% healthy. So you know, next man up and play some football, and hopefully we get through the night. Hopefully both teams get through tonight healthy and can play next week again.
All right, well, good luck to you.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate that. Mike Erickson down on the field with the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tingham, joining us in our pregame conversations. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. Part of our Bitker Inc. pregame show tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be back with more of our conversations. We'll get Matt Bosch, the head coach of the Park Christian Falcons, to join us tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. We've got a chance to continue on with our conversations today, leading up to Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian kickoff tonight. River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. They partner for our pregame conversations. Down in the field, Mike Erickson standing by. He's got the head coach of the Park Christian Falcons, Matt Bosch.
Coach Bosch, thanks for joining us here. Coming off of a nice win, how was your week of practice and preparation?
Yeah, we had a really good week of practice. You know, Pine River is one of those games where they're a huge team, and we didn't really know going into it really what to expect out of that game. And two really different styles, and we played pretty well on all phases of the game. And then we had a pretty solid week of practice this week as well, prepping for a perennial great program in Ada-Borup.
Excuse me. What do we anticipate the field conditions, the wet, soggy grass to affect the game, and what are your keys to the game?
Yeah, I don't think so. Looking at this field, it's in phenomenal condition after getting some rain today and this week. It's phenomenal. So, if the ball gets wet, that can play a little factor in it, but those are things that both teams got to deal with, and it shouldn't have a big impact. There's, no open bare spots. There's no mud in the field, so it shouldn't be. And the key to the game for us is we gotta execute. We put the ball down the field, we throw the ball quite a bit. We gotta protect our quarterback and make catches. And then when they're running the ball, we just gotta protect that ball and make sure that our offensive line is executing what we're asking them to do. And then defensively, it's Minnesota football. We gotta stop the run.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There we go in our pregame conversations. Mike Erickson and Matt Bosch. Matt Bosch being the head coach of the Park Christian Falcons, and Mike Erickson down on the sidelines. Our pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer, and brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. Let Lori, Emily, and the team at River's Edge Insurance Agency coach you and help you and your family and your business for your insurance needs. Our pregame show continues. It's brought to you by Bitker Inc. The Bitker Inc. pregame show tonight from the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. It's Hall of Fame night. We'll talk about that as well, and we'll get you ready for kickoff. Preview this matchup with Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West high school students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar kickoff days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Let's get back to our Bitker Inc. pregame show. YourLiveEvent.com as well here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Ada-Borup-West, Park Christian, a football matchup. Mike Erickson joins us on the sidelines. Mike, I'd mentioned in the onset, these two teams ironically played each other on this date in 2014, but it was 9-man football. Tonight, first time in 11-man football that Park Christian and Ada-Borup-West will take each other on in a high school football game in this an 11-man contest. And, if we're looking at statistics between these two squads, Ada-Borup-West's offense has 392 total yards in the first three games. Park Christian will put that up in one game here so far. They've got basically a 1-to-4 ratio as far as offense is concerned. But you know what? they haven't played each other. So that's why we play this game, Mike, on the field and not on the statistics. But it's interesting enough to note, Park Christian's got a lot of athleticism, and they like to get up and down the field through the air. We're going to see how this one unfolds here this evening.
That's right. There's a reason why we play them. I mean, statistics are only good for making guesses or inferences if you want to use the proper word.
Well, we do want to use the proper word. You are a noted mathematician. That's the key factor right there. Park Christian averaging 284 yards of offense through the air, 120 on the ground so far. Wins over Polk County West and most recently against Pine River Bacchus. Their loss on the road at Walker Hackensack Akeley. They're a physical football team, are the Wolves. Now, looking at Ada-Borup-West, they've struggled. They have not scored offensively in the last 2 games. They have had a victory over Polk County West here at Johnson Sports Complex. But again, that score came on a defensive play. Ada-Borup-West with 392 yards of offense and are looking to try to get on track after a loss last week at Red Lake County. And when we look at both teams here, Mike, the keys to the game, I think you kind of laid it down there, but I don't think either coaching staff's really too worried about the field conditions. It looks to be in real good shape out there.
It is in good shape. I mean, the grass is wet. That's going to be the only real factor, but I imagine a towel can fix that problem. And maybe, some hard cuts or, running a route. That might be something that Park Christian especially is maybe a little concerned about if they've got a hard post route, hard corner route, something like that.
Sure, and field conditions are brought to you by D&D Mowing. Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing, of course. When you talk about the field conditions out there, what are they like out on the field here tonight?
The grass is thick. I mean, you can definitely tell it's been raining the last few days. The maintenance crew hasn't been able to get out here and mow it, so which is understandable. But that's actually probably better that there's a little bit more grass to, otherwise you might start digging up mud and things like that if it was thinner.
Well, your field condition report is brought to you by Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing. You can keep your lawn in good condition. Of course, now as we enter into the fall, bagging of leaves and those last runs, last passes, whether it's big or small, just remember, call Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing, 218-556-2116. Part of our pregame show here today is being brought to you by Bitker Inc. And I want to tell you, as I get a chance to look at the colors of the game, and this will enter into another piece of conversation, are the colors of the game here from Valspar Paint, presented by McCullum's Hardware, Ada, with the most advanced paint misting and maxing technology in the area. McCullum's Hardware, their knowledgeable staff ready to help you with all your painting projects now into the fall and winter. Choose from thousands of Valspar Paint colors. Bring your own in to match. You can do that as well. Medallion paint primer dries quickly and cleans up easily. I know, Mike. I've used it before.
That's phenomenal.
It is. It's durable, fade-resistant, and the color stays beautiful season after season for a look that you'll love. So, looking at the colors of the game, we've got one camera view here right now on the Park Christian Falcons. They're wearing the all blues tonight, white numerals and letters, white helmets. And they're going with the traditional Falcon logo on those helmets. Turning over and taking a peek at the Ada-Borup-West, their colors of the game, they're going with the whites on black pants, red numerals and letters, black helmets. And there's a reason for this, Mike.
There is. There's been a rule change in the last few years where your uniform top and the numeral have to come from opposite categories of dark colors and light colors. So the Ada-Borup-West uniforms that are black, or are they red with black? Or
I believe
black?
so.
Yeah, they're red with black.
Yep.
That's not legal anymore starting this year. So there's similar rules in volleyball and things like that too. So it's a thing.
And so there we go, and that is why we've got the different colors here tonight. The colors of the game presented by Valspar Paint and McCullum's Hardware Ada. Find Valspar Paint, their Medallion Paint and Primer, McCullum Hardware Ada, with the most advanced paint missing and maxing technology in the area. McCullum's Hardware, ready for you. As we continue on with the Bitker Inc. pregame show, we'll come back, talk a little bit about Hall of Fame night, and get our keys to the game and get ready for the starting lineups and opening kick tonight. Ada-Borup-West, Park Christian. It's high school football on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
And also back here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com, it's high school football from the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Fall into savings on vehicle and farm implement tires, new tires, tire repair, oil change and service work done right between Ada and Halstead at Bitker Inc. As we continue on the pregame show, we're going to talk about tonight's special night as Mike Erickson joins us on the sidelines as well. Mike, tonight is the 2025 recognition of the Ada-Borup-West Cougar Hall of Fame, and that includes Jana Ribke, or now Jana Engel, Tom Hansen, Dan Fogelson, Jim Hennon, and the 1965 Ada Viking football team that went unbeaten. And those were the days, Mike, that they didn't have district or regional tournaments or state tournaments at all. It was just you play your football season and you're done.
And you play for pride. And I heard a little bit of that interview today, and it sounded like they were a well-coached team and a proud team, and they had each other's backs.
A heck of a crew that was led by the one and only Les Drexel, and that team will be going into the Hall of Fame. They're co-captains. One of them still with us, and so we're excited about that. And all of the interviews we did, all the interviews with the in Hall of Fame class, those all are posted on our website at rjbroadcasting.com. You can find them there. Tomorrow is the induction ceremony. 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Ada-Borup-West High School Auditorium. All are welcome. It's free of charge. We will stream it on YourLiveEvent.com as well if you would like to be able to archive it, or for those family members, people that are out of the area, like to watch, can't make it in person, but they'd love to see you. Also, after the football game tonight, all are welcome out to the Heart of the Valley Golf Course Clubhouse, and a little social going on here tonight. All are welcome out to that for the Hall of Fame, to celebrate and recognize and have some good conversation. Really neat thing. We've talked about the Hall of Fame before, Mike, in our conversations, and neat to hear some of those great stories and remember the past, and obviously to bring everybody together with the Ada-Borup-West District.
And it's really an exciting thing to celebrate the history of Norman County in general. There's been some really high-quality individuals that have lived here and grown up here and done a lot of good things here.
Jim Hennon, he was... and to my knowledge, the only Ada-Borup or Ada-Borup-West or that played college football for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and he did so in the 60s when you very well know, and many listeners know, that was a pretty darn good thing to play Gopher football at that time. They were national champions in the 60s.
That's correct. It's, those days are, it's been a long time since there's obviously been a national championship team in Minnesota.
And Jana Engel, or Jana Ribke, when she was in high school for the Ada-Borup Cougars, she went on to play at NDSU. Next weekend, she'll be inducted into the NDSU Hall of Fame for athletics.
Her career is just incredible. The number of accolades she has in both programs.
And so super cool and super neat to have all that come together. So those are items. I want to remind you to check that all out as well. Pretty cool stuff. They'll be recognized at halftime here tonight. The football game, we'll have that as best we can on yourliveevent.com to get that viewed along with the rest of our activity. We're bringing you the action here tonight. Whole bunch of sports tonight for you. Of course, if you head to our website, yourliveevent.com or rjbroadcasting.com, you'll be able to check in on other broadcasts that are happening here this evening. We're loaded up for a Football Friday with R&J Sports and, of course, Coach's Corner tomorrow morning on KRJB and KRJM Radio. We're approaching 7 o'clock, and you're tuned in to 106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and right here on yourliveevent.com. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening kick. Ada-Borup-West, Park Christian. It's high school football tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartment. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation!
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show let's bring in our starting lineups that are brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District Dilworth, home of the $7.95 weekday lunch special. Try it at both locations in Ada and in Dilworth at West Main Pizza. The starting lineups as we see the Park Christian Falcons being introduced. Park Christian, their head coach is Matt Bosch, assisted by Travis Titus, Ben Killerlin, also Cade Powers, Shad Veda, Tristan Emke, and Tyson Powell. The Park Christian Falcons, they will start offensively. We will have starting up front on the offensive line, Ronald McKean, Ethan Beta, Henry Bosch, Zion Tofibaum, and Cole Munson. The wide receivers and running backs, Gavin Gies, Logan Gies, Carson Bowman, Freddie Listicow, and also Tyler Loeb. Jaden Hansen be the junior starting quarterback for the Park Christian Falcons. They're in the blue with white numerals and letters and white helmets today. Watching the starting lineups on yourliveevent.com for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Talking defense. Up front, Lucas Mertz will start on the defensive line with Evan Brandt. Natan Visser will get the start tonight, and Luke Finney moves back into the defensive line. Braden Booing, Ames Facino, Kelby Kujansen back in the lineup today in the linebackers. Connor Nelson, Casper Kritzberger, Tyler Catlett, and Braxton Hendricks, the defensive backs for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Cougars coached by Paul Tingham, assisted by Nate McCraven, Kenley Walleen, and Dan Jorgensen, along with Zach Oisted, Jeremy Peterson, and Noah Munson. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars wearing the white jersey tops today with red numerals and letters, black pants, black helmets here this evening. Those your starting lineups. Starting lineups again brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Like them on Facebook. They're more than just pizza. WestMainPizza.net. The $7.95 weekday lunch specials available. West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. This wraps up our pregame show from Bidker Inc. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent broadcast booth on yourliveevent.com and on KRJB Radio. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast down on the sidelines. Noted mathematician Mike Erickson joins us. Miles Crocious is gracious enough to help us in the booth here tonight running camera on yourliveevent.com. We appreciate that from Miles here this evening. Ada-Borup-West will begin the game kicking. The Park Christian Falcons will have two deep to receive the opening kick. And our our officials tonight are from the Lakes Area Association. Art Speck, the back judge. Ryan Anderson, the line judge. Brady Fensky is the umpire. And Brandon Johnson, the down judge, with Mike Martin, the white hat referee for tonight. We will get ready for the opening kickoff. In fact, Miles, if you can get in a little bit more on that, just a little bit. Give you a little bit more of a jolt there. Yeah, let's make that happen right there. It'll be kicking the football away. Braden Booing for Ada-Borup-West. Park Christian 2 men deep. Cougars are kicking into the north end zone. Here's the opening kickoff, and it's a squib kick that is going to bounce. Park Christian have it bounce off of an up man and eventually jumped on top. Park Christian Falcons, I believe that was Logan Geese jumping on top of the football, where it'll be first down and 10. Park Christian will have it to start this game here tonight at Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Ball will be spotted at the 34-yard line.
Correction, Gavin Geese jumping on
it. It was Gavin. Okay. Well, there we go. One of the Geese boys, that's for sure. And we'll get them all down here tonight. From their own 34, Park Christian will have it first down and 10. Their quarterback, Jaden Hansen. Where's number 3? He's a junior. I'll have you go just a little more to the left there, Mr. Crocious. And now a swing pass out front as the throw to Tyler Loeb. Loeb's going to cut back inside with a scoot across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Going to be a gain of 8 yards on first down on a quick pass from the quarterback Hansen to Loeb. Looks like Park Christian will come out again. They're trying to go wide for much of the game. Team that has amassed over 800 passing yards this season. Not much doing there as get the football here into the hands of Logan Geese up the middle. And back to the line of scrimmage, third down, no gain.
Take note of the pace. It's quick.
That's a big change from the last 2 weeks of anybody following the contest. Ada-Borup-West playing against Polk County West and then Red Lake County last week. The pace significantly different. With the running back to the right of the quarterback, Hansen looks to pass over the middle. He's got a man. Pass is caught. First down into Cougar territory. And this one on the reception for the Park Christian Falcons going to find Carson Bowman over the middle. Bowman gets to the 40-yard line of Ada-Borup-West and a completion of 18 yards. Bowman, where's number 8? First down and 10 at the Cougar 40-yard line for the Park Christian Falcons. Hansen in the shotgun with a running back to his left. Pump fake, now looks deep, going to the air, and it's going to be incomplete. There's some contact there between the receiver and defensive back in coverage as they were looking to try to work Gavin Geese down that left sideline. There was a contact. Both guys go down. No flags. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Carson Bowman, the receiver, to make just his 2nd catch of the season on that 18-yard connection on the play prior. We'll have Logan Geese, the running back to the left of Hansen, the quarterback in the shotgun. Back to pass. Delivers a pass to the right side looking for Gavin Geese. It's an incomplete pass on coverage that time for Ada-Borup-West was Braxton Hendricks. Incomplete, it's 3rd down and 10. And not much of a step back at all that time, Mike, by the quarterback Hansen. Just kind of stood back there and stepped into the throw.
Yeah, that was kind of an interesting drop. Threw it a little bit wide, but we'll see what they're cooking up here for 3rd down.
3rd down, 10, ball at the Ada-Borup-West 40-yard line. 10:38 to play first quarter. There is no score with Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. Miles, have you move it to the right just a little bit there. Appreciate that. And we'll have back to pass on 3rd down. Little swing pass to Geese on the right side, and he'll get to the 35. He's rushed out of bounds. Cougar defense there in coverage. And that one was to Logan Geese, the wide receiver, the junior. He's going to get up to the 34. It's a gain of 6, 4th down and 4, and it looks like Park Christian's going to go for it.
4-down territory.
Absolutely, and Park Christian looking to claim their 2nd first down of the ball game if they can do so here. They shuffle in a couple of different players. They've got about 5 wide receivers that can also double up as running backs in their shotgun set. To the right of the quarterback, Jaden Hansen, is number 14, David Pettis. Man in motion, back to pass, throw it out to Geese right side. Good blocking on the outside edge, and it'll be a first down for the Park Christian Falcons as they set that up. A nice screen pass in the flats, and a play is completed. Going to get the ball up to the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 7 and a first down.
I believe that was Braden Booing on the tackle.
7-yard gain, 2nd first down for Park Christian on this drive, and they're facing a 1st and 10 at Ada-Borup-West's 27-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to play first quarter, no score. Park Christian takes the opening kickoff, and this is the first drive of the football game. They're at Ada-Borup-West 27-yard line. They look across to get coaches' signs, and now our first timeout of the game. Timeout taken by the Park Christian Falcons. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada, on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and Park Christian Falcons scoreless on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
And Freedom Fuel and Shine with our timeouts. As no score between Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. It's Park Christian football. 1st and 10. They're at the Cougar 27-yard line, and there is no score. 9:44 remains in this first quarter of play. Park Christian used their first time out of the ball game, try to get their offense all lined up, and they will be. They've got an empty backfield, 3 receivers bunched to the right, wing to the left of the formation. Quarterback Hansen's going to take it himself. Actually, was a different man taking the snap, if I'm not mistaken here. Let's just confirm that. It actually was taking the snap. Logan Geese, the quarterback that time on the play. He gains a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
A little personnel swap there after the timeout.
And kind of just, kind of almost say Wildcat type formation when you bring in Logan at the quarterback spot. Usually lined up at a wide receiver or, in this case, a running back to the left of quarterback Hansen, who's back in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to try to set up a quick screen to the right side of the formation. The pass is caught. This will be a reception by Freddie Leistico. Leistico makes the catch, scoots across the 20-yard line, and Leistico is down to the 15. That's a gain of 10 yards, and it will be a first down for Park Christian.
Roland McKean had a really nice block going forward.
Lystico's first catch of the football game gives Park Christian a first down, and Park Christian now is first and 10 at Ada-Borup-West's 15-yard line. Just under 9 minutes to play in the first quarter. They've got two receivers to the right of the formation. Give the football and right into a pile of Cougars that time, and there was some pads popping. Ada-Borup-West, Ames Facino among those getting in. It looked like Luke Finney as well, Mike, making some noise on the field.
No surprise out of those two.
So not much doing that time. In fact, a loss of a yard on the play, it'll bring up second down. So we've got a loss of 1 on the play, brings up second and 11. They get the play call yelled in. And it's an intricate system with the play calling here for Park Christian. They get it all lined up, and away they go. Quarterback Hansen is in the shotgun, looks to pass, fires right side, and it's going to be caught. Not an easy catch made by the receiver Lystico that time. Lystico makes the catch at the 9-yard line, and he was popped immediately by the Cougar defense.
Casper Kritzberger for sure one of those.
He certainly was.
I didn't catch the other one.
Yep, Kritzberger was the most notable there. He made first connection. As back on third down, over the middle, pass is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Kritzberger. Going for the football that time, Lystico was the intended target. Would have been a touchdown. It was knocked away, and it's 4th down and 3. Ball is spotted now at the 9-yard line.
Throw just a little bit behind the receiver. A tough catch.
That would have been a tough one to snag, and so Ada-Borup-West defense trying to stand tall. Meanwhile, Park Christian trying to punch it in. 4th and 3 at the 9. Send a man in motion. That's Gies. He goes from right to left into the slot. Hansen alone in the backfield. Back to pass. Fires over the middle. It's intercepted by Ada-Borup-West. It's picked up. Kelby Kujansen. He's back into the game this week after having a shoulder injury that's kept him out the last couple of weeks. And there's an interception by the Cougar defense. Kujansen with the interception. And in this case, it's a turnover for Park Christian, but the end is a turnover on downs in the same effect.
Big play for Kelby though. He's been out. Did he play last week? I'm not 100% sure.
He was still out last week.
He was still out last week. So he had a really nice off season. He's a big weight room guy. It just kills him to not be on the field.
Ada-Borup-West will have the ball on their own 8-yard line, 1st and 10. Cougars have been 2 weeks without scoring offensively. They'll be under center. Connor Nelson, the quarterback. Ada-Borup-West with the ball, and they'll turn and hand the football off. This is going to be Rudy Reyes, who's got space. Reyes, 40, 45, 50. Down the sideline, will spin into Park Christian territory, crosses the 40, down inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. That's a great piece of running for Rudy Reyes of Ada-Borup-West, his longest rush of the season.
That's one way to flip the field.
Certainly. And now, football math, that's a 59-yard run for Rudy Reyes and a first down for Ada-Borup-West.
That's tough stuff when you got to go over the 50-yard line.
Exactly. 7:15 remains first quarter. Cougars a first down. Last week, they had 2 first downs in the entire game against the Red Lake County Rebels tonight. A first down on their first play from scrimmage. Cougars will break the huddle. Ball at the 33-yard line of the Park Christian Falcons. Flip the field immediately. Nelson under center. We'll get to the offensive starters in a moment. Turn and hand it off. This is Facino, who lowers the shoulder and physically gets across the 30-yard line with a nice barrel run that time to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play for Ames Facino.
Great little side football story. I had a football question in my 7th grade math class this last week. And
yeah.
Carson Prothero, 7th grader, football player.
Football guy.
Yep. He gets this question that's like, well, you start on the 49, you lose 10 yards, and then you gain 15. What yard line are you at? He's like, well, which 49 am I at? I'm like, well, the person that wrote this doesn't know football very well.
See, now think about that. That's a great point. I like that.
That's a great point.
Yes. Ada-Borup-West, the 2nd and 5 at Park Christian's 29-yard line. Receivers each way. They turn and hand the football off. This again will be Reyes, who's going to be brought down to the backfield. Reyes does get positive yards. Not much, a couple. It'll be 3rd down for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars up front. They go Aiden Peterson, Luke Finney, Peyton Egan, Evan Brandt starts at right guard today. Lucas Mertz at right tackle. Your receivers, Casper Kritzberger, Braden Boeing, Rudy Reyes, Braxton Hendricks, Ames Facino in the backfield, and Connor Nelson, the quarterback. That play garnered 2 yards from Rudy Reyes, and it'll be 3rd down and 3, ball at the 27-yard line for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars will break the huddle. They'll send Kritzberger wide right. Receiver left is booing. And they go in a pistol formation. So Nelson taking that snap. Ames Facino going to be bottled up in the backfield. Great play made by the Park Christian defense. The Falcons defense comes flying in that time to make a play. And it looked like guy coming in that time was Peace Killerlane, among others, to come in and make a stop for Park Christian with an open field tackle. Great job by the defense. A loss back to the 31. 4th and 8 for Ada-Borup-West.
Another 4-down territory situation?
I would think so.
I would think so.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this new kicker is going to kick.
Well, you're going to have to learn more about this new kicker because we got a very brief bit of knowledge on a new kicker. And I don't know if Vitor Vakbito Alves is back here. But here's a snap on 4th down and 8. Nelson going to fire one deep. Has a man. Passes. Hauled in. It's caught. And it's a touchdown. Ada-Borup-West scores offensively for the first time since week 1. And it's a touchdown pass, a 31-yard variety to Kasper Kritzberger. How about that play?
That was an impressive catch, big-time play, and a big-time moment.
A touchdown on 5 plays on the drive for Ada-Borup-West. They capitalize off of a turnover, an interception on Park Christian's first drive. The score comes with 4:40 to go, first quarter. Ada-Borup-West into the end zone. Nelson to Kritzberger. And
no good.
No good on the extra point try. So you're going to have to get some intel on that, Mike. After the first score of the football game and on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup-West 6, Park Christian nothing, 4:40 to play first quarter on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Back here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com, our first score of the game comes to you from the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. A 5-play drive that was set up by a 59-yard rush by Rudy Reyes, a 4th down conversion. Nelson to Kritzberger, 31 yards through the air on a 4th down. They get the score. The 2-point conversion failed, and it's 6-0 Ada-Borup-West, leading Park Christian. 4:40 to play here in the first quarter. Kevin Kochman, Mike Erickson with you, and we got Miles Croshes helping run camera here today. He's getting a hang of things up here in the booth. We appreciate you joining us wherever you are on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. And we will see how this goes. It'll be Ada-Borup-West kicking the football. And doing the kicking will be Braden Booing. His kickoff is going to be fielded by the Park Christian Falcons at the 18-yard line. And on the return, this is going to be a big return for Gavin Geese. Geese is off to the races. 82 yards for a score. His first kick return touchdown joins brother Logan Geese for kick return scores this season. And Park Christian has tied the football game.
Well, off air, Park Christian's coach and I were talking a little bit about adversity, and maybe getting a little touch of adversity throughout the year is okay to kind of keep you sharp. And I think this would be kind of what the coach is looking for. You give up a big play on 4th down, and you respond immediately.
82-yard kick return touchdown. It is 6-6, and that is the score. Extra point attempt is coming up for the Park Christian Falcons, as Tofibom was the one to be attempting the extra point, but there is a mass exodus there. I think it was a bad snap or a bad hold, whatever it ended up being.
It was muffed.
It was a muffed hold.
Yes.
And things started happening out there. The extra point kick fails. So 2 scores in a real quick way, and we're tied at 6 on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Park Christian and Ada-Borup-West on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
And on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while,
Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
We got a tie football game here at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada with Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. Tied at 6. Cougars score on a 4th down conversion pass from Connor Nelson to Casper Kritzberger. And then on the ensuing kickoff, Gavin Geese goes 82 yards for a kick return score. The ball game is tied at 6. Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. It'll be Tofibom kicking the football away for Park Christian. Ada-Borup-West deep back to receive. Is going to be, looks like Braxton Hendricks is deep back amongst others for Ada-Borup-West to receive. Kritzberger's also back there and Rudy Reyes as well on the return. Tofibom's going to kick the football away. He's kicking to the south end zone here for the Park Christian from the Park Christian Falcons, and Tofibom's kick is an end-over-end kick that'll be picked up at the 19-yard line by Kritzberger. He'll cut back to the center of the field. Kritzberger finds a seam. Kritzberger gets through a couple of defenders, breaks a tackle. Kritzberger gets to the outside. He's tackled, tripped up there. Otherwise, I think Kritzberger's off to the races. A nice bit of running by Ada-Borup-West into Park Christian territory, and up to the 42-yard line, maybe 41-yard line officially. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Cougars.
Park Christian had a little confusion regarding personnel prior to that kick, so you wonder if that had anything to do with it.
Ada-Borup-West will have fantastic starting field position at their own, at the Park Christian, 41-yard line. Game tied at 6s. 4:16 remains first quarter. Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Back in the pistol again, Connor Nelson, the quarterback. He's got running backs behind him. Turn and hand the ball off. This will be Reyes. He's bottled up. Tackle made by the Park Christian Falcons. And on the stop that time, 74, Cole Munson. As up front for Park Christian, they kind of go with a 3 or 4 down lineman, but 3 down linemen to start with. Cole Munson, Ronald McKean, Zion Tofibom. The backs, linebackers would be Ethan Beta, David Pettis, and Keegan Card. Tyler Loeb, Gavin Geese, Logan Geese, Pierce Killerlane, and Carson Bowman, defensive backs, and might even slip into a linebacker spot on the edge for Park Christian defensively. 2nd and 10 after the gain of no yards on 1st down by Rudy Reyes. Ball spotted right there at the 41-yard line. Cougars, Nelson this time is under center, split backs. He'll give this time is a handoff. It's going to be Braxton Hendricks, falls across the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd down and 8 with 3:20 to play in the first quarter. Hendricks with his first carry of the football game here. Braxton's piece in the offense hasn't been massive, but really from the Cougar standpoint, offense has not been much of a factor in the last 2 weeks. First game against Bagley, they were able to amass some yardage, but last week, Ada-Borup-West only had 42 yards of offense the entire game. They got more than that on the first play tonight.
Well, and they're going through a couple different formations here now between being under center and shotgun.
There's a change, no doubt. Connor Nelson on a play action, rolls to his right, fires a pass incomplete. Hendricks, the intended target, ball hit him in the gloves. It's an incompleted pass. And it'll bring up now 4th down for the Cougars. They're at the Park Christian 39-yard line, so your decision here, Mike, is try to pin them on a punt or go ahead and go for it. I think they're going to be going to punt.
Yeah, there's some personnel being swapped out here. And Tyler Catlett's on the field. He's the punter.
He is. So Catlett will step back and get into punt formation for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars will go 3 and out here on this drive. An incompleted pass by Connor Nelson, his 2nd pass attempt of the football game. Snap is good. Catlett gets a decent kick away, and a fair catch is going to be called for. It's bobbled by the Park Christian Falcons. Did they get back on top of it?
It appears that he did.
Gavin Johnson was there for Ada-Borup-West, and jumping on top of it for Park Christian was Carson Bowman, and Bowman went for fair catch and then watched it kind of bounce off of him. Ball will be spotted right there at the 11. 1st down and 10 for the Park Christian Falcons. 2:38 remains first quarter. We're tied at 6. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com with Park Christian and Ada-Borup-West. A punt on that drive from their own 11. Park Christian will have it 1st down and 10. Falcons will come out, and it looks to be in the shotgun, the quarterback this time taking the snap. That'll be Logan Geese. He's got a running back to his left. and they'll turn and fake the handoff. Now Geese will go right up the middle and have not much to do as Ada-Borup-West bottles him up. A couple of guys coming off the pile. Includes Natan Visser, among others, for the Cougars. Kelby Kujansen jumping in on the pile. It's going to be a loss on the play for Geese. He's back at the 9, so a loss of 2 on the play.
Luke Finney was the first one to kind of break that play, and then obviously Natan got in there and cleaned it up and made the tackle.
Say officially a loss of 3 on the play. Back to the 8-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 13. It looks like you bring back in quarterback Jaden Hansen to take the snap. Geese will be to his right. They bring in another receiver. He's got to run all the way across the field. I would be winded by now. Here's the handoff to Geese. He's got some room on the left side. He scampers past one. He's only got one man to beat. Down the sidelines. We're going to see a 92-yard touchdown run by the Park Christian Falcons and Logan Geese to the end zone. That was like a video game play, getting to the outside and breaking the defense, and away you go. Or is it coming back?
Well, I'm
Is there a flag?
I don't know that there is a flag, but there's definitely some questions being asked because that player that came across the field actually came from the sideline. They originally only had 10, and then he got set, and then they ran the play. So there's some questions being asked here.
Gavin Geese goes 92 yards on a touchdown run after he had an 82-yard kick return for a touchdown. Tofibom will be kicking the extra point, or will attempt the extra point. Snap is low. Tofibom's kick is going to go into a Cougar defender, so it's blocked, extra point. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Park Christian 12, Ada-Borup-West 6. Minute 36 to play first quarter on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Back here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com, Park Christian, as they get the football after an Ada-Borup-West punt. They go 2 plays, and Gavin Geese off to the races. His second touchdown today. He had a kick return for a score, 82 yards, and now a 92-yard rushing touchdown. Park Christian missed the extra point. It's 12-6, Falcons leading the Cougars, and a first quarter, minute 36 to go. Hall of Fame night, the Ada-Borup-West Cougar Hall of Fame will be recognized at halftime. Tomorrow is their induction ceremony at the Ada-Borup-West Auditorium. That'll be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And, of course, you can catch it on yourliveevent.com, but it is reminded it's free to attend, and all are welcome. Tofibom's going to kick the football away, and Ada-Borup-West will have back to receive Braxton Hendricks on the return. Hendricks is going to cross the 20-25, and he's met by the Park Christian Falcons return coverage team. Ethan Beta coming in on this tackle that time, made a nice tackle. And Ada-Borup-West have the ball at their own 25, 1st and 10 with 90 seconds to play first quarter. Cougars will have their third offensive possession here tonight. Their own 25. They started on their own 8. Park Christian 41, and now their own 25-yard line. Cougars will bring in the play call. Connor Nelson, the quarterback. You've got Braden Boeing and Casper Kritzberger, their main 2 receivers. Rudy Reyes, Braxton Hendricks, Amos Facino, the backs, with Peterson, Finney, Egan, Brandt, Mertz up front today. The lineup for Ada-Borup-West. And we got whistles, lots of whistles. Timeout by Park Christian. They must have had some.
They had 12 guys out there.
Now that is that's too many. Can't be doing that. And so for the Park Christian Falcons, that is their second timeout used here in this first quarter. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. And, of course, get those cars washed. I know Mother Nature Car Wash showed up here today, but if you're looking to make sure it's all spit, shine, and ready to go to close out the month of September, stop on by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town with gas and diesel fuel at the pump as well. Easy in, easy out, especially with trucks and semis, Mike. I'm telling you about that. If you got a truck and semi, this is a good place to stop is Freedom Fuel and Shine.
I'm sure it is. I can't relate, but
dog wash, too.
There
Pet
is
wash.
the dog wash.
Yeah.
I use that.
Yeah, you can relate to that. I'm
Yeah.
sure it works just fine.
They like it a little bit better than when I use the garden hose.
Okay,
So
well that's a major
it's
improvement.
A little warmer.
There you go. Freedom, Fuel, and Shine, Highway 980. Time to really dig in here, folks, and make sure we are dialed up. Got to get our vision and focus here today. As we got 90 seconds left in the first quarter, Valley Vision Clinic, Dr. Dave Solsing and the staff ready to help you get focused with your eyes, get an eye examination, new frames, lenses, contacts. You're going team contact tonight, Mike, down in the field.
Team contacts just in case of the rain.
Valley-
I'm not team windshield wiper.
No.
So.
Valley Vision Clinic, their focus of the game. Here's a high snap. Nelson able to control it, and he is going to be slowed down immediately by Park Christian's defense. And there's the first snap exchange. That was a bit of an issue. It's been something that's plagued the Cougars through 3 weeks. To the point where they've even gone to under center for much of it. There's a loss of 3. They put them back at the 22-yard line, so it'll be now second down, and we'll call it 13 yards ahead. Connor Nelson, statistically, and this is part of it, the storyline with it too. Connor Nelson's season, he has 43 rushing yards, but as long as 70 on 29 carries.
Yeah, that's a heck of a math problem.
That is. How did they do that? Well, things like that right there with those losses on snaps and whatnot. Ames Facino, a little halfback toss. It's floating in the air. Kritzberger adjusts, makes the catch, and dives across the 50-yard line. It was a floater there by Facino, but Kritzberger adjusted and made a great athletic play to midfield, first down on a gain of 28 yards.
And we have one. Well, what do we got? Okay, sorry. I thought we had a flag for a second. But,
okay.
No, we do not. But Aiden Peterson's coming off. He looks like his arm's a little banged up.
A first down for Ada-Borup-West on the Amos Facino to Casper Kritzberger. Little trick play there. Ball at midfield. 28-yard connection, and the Cougars are going to get another play up. They got 9 on the play clock, 13 on the game clock. You're going to have to hustle and get the play here. Connor Nelson under center. 2-back split. Turn, pitch with that diamond formation. It's Reyes trying to get the outside. Lowers the shoulder. Big collision by Reyes. Great tackle made there by Park Christian, but the aggressor was the offense that time. Tackle made by Freddie Lestico, and it'll be a gain of 6 to the 44, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close with a physical play. After one quarter on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Park Christian 12, Ada-Borup-West 6. Second quarter's on the way on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
We're back here at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman, Mike Erickson with you. We've got assisting tonight on YourLiveEvent.com with camera work here this evening. We appreciate Miles Crocious assisting us here today. We'd rather see him on the football field, but tonight he's helping us in the booth, and we'll take it here today. Dave Smart enters the booth. Hall of Fame Dave Smart here tonight. Mike Erickson, noted mathematician on the sidelines. Let's play some football. Second quarter, Ada-Borup-West facing a 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line of Park Christian. Park Christian leads 12-6 on a couple of long runs, a kick return and a run by Gavin Gies. It'll be Connor Nelson under center. He'll turn and fake the handoff, little play action, now in trouble in the backfield, needs to run, and he will down the sidelines. Nelson lowers the shoulder, got physical across the 40-35. He lost his dome. The helmet came off.
There's a flag on the play, too.
And this is all the way down to the 32-yard line of Park Christian, so solid gain. But face mask on the Park Christian Falcons, that'll be added to the play. So Nelson on the play with 12 yards, plus 15 more. It's a solid gainer there for Ada-Borup-West. And Connor Nelson, the longest run he's had since week 1. Third first down achieved by the Ada-Borup-West offense. And the last 2 running plays, Mike, they've really been aggressive with the running, and the guys are low on shoulders getting after it a little bit.
Well, I mean, I think, like Coach Tinjum said, they've got a little chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove.
A 15-yard penalty added on. Ball at the 13-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. The handoff goes to Ames Facino. A Park Christian helmet came off. Ames Facino got loose. Touchdown, Ada-Borup-West. 13-yard score. Ames Facino broke through the tackles and ends up in the end zone. His first rushing touchdown of the season. Cougars have tied the game at 12. Helmet came off the head of David Pettis, and he was the first guy to make contact. We got to get these guys' helmets strapped up a little bit better, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a point of emphasis this year with the high school league. Equipment like mouth guards, helmets, etc.
Sure.
Got the offense out there. They're going to go for 2.
And so Cougars will go for 2. They did go for 2 the last time. I had my head down and didn't see it. That's why I was asking for some other things. But now it'll be the Cougars going for 2 in the pistol formation. Nelson turns and gives it to Reyes. Reyes scoots forward. Did he get in? No. Reyes is short, stopped by the Park Christian defense. So we've got a tie ball game with 11:32 to play in the second quarter on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars and Falcons knotted at 12. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com, the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada, following Ada-Borup-West. Scoring drive, 75 yards in 4 plays. Cougars into the end zone. A key play on the drive was a 12-yard run by Connor Nelson. 2 key plays on the drive, a pass from Ames Facino to Casper Kritzberger, then a Connor Nelson run that got to 12 yards plus a 15-yard face mask on the end of it, then an Ames Facino 13-yard touchdown run. 2-point failed, and it's 12-12. Now, Mike, talking about, the benefits and non-benefits and the statistical averages and all of the notes and nuggets and, analytics when it comes to 2-point conversions, you're a fan of going for 2.
I like it, especially in high school football. Unless you have a really good kicker where you're going to get 1 point every time. If you have a 50% conversion rate, it's really the same thing. And if you can do it better than that, it's better. Obviously, you don't play in a mathematical vacuum, and situations and momentum and things like that play a factor. But anyway, I digress.
If they had Vitor Alves, now that's a whole different horse of a different color is what we're saying.
Correct.
Kickoff received by Gavin Geese of the Park Christian Falcons. He scoops it up at the 14. He's met by the Cougars there. They did not allow him to run for another touchdown yet. Tackle made there by the Ada-Borup-West Cougars coming in. Rene Zenteno makes a tackle. Zenteno was the number 1 offensive player for the Cougars last week, and the second and third stringers coming on the field against Red Lake County. Going to be Gavin Geese. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. First and 10 for the Park Christian Falcons after the 3-yard kick return. From their own 17, Park Christian will have the football. Second worst starting field position. The last time they started inside the 20-yard line, they went 92 yards on a touchdown run. Snap goes to quarterback Nelson. He'll fake the handoff. He'll pump. He'll fire. It's picked off. It was tipped by the receiver, and it was intercepted by Braxton Hendricks, his second interception this season. Ada-Borup-West flips the field.
There's a little momentum for the white team.
That is the second pick thrown here today. This time it went through the hands of the intended receiver for Park Christian. Well-designed RPO by the quarterback in the offense. Ball was dropped, and it's Hendricks with an interception here in the second. And Ada-Borup-West will have the football at Park Christian's 25-yard line.
Doesn't it seem like every interception in the NFL is some product of that, like off the
An
receiver's
RPO
hand,
or
like off the receiver.
Well,
and then right to a
or the
defender.
tight end kicked it, a la the Gophers in Week 1.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Connor Nelson will give the handoff to Braxton Hendricks on 1st and 10. He'll spin out of one tackle, and then he'll be drugged to the ground as he crosses the 20-yard line. Braxton Hendricks to the 18, a gain of 7 on 1st down for Ada-Borup-West offense.
I like it. Give it to the guy that just made a play.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Unless he had a 92-yard run or something, then maybe let the guy have a break. just let him catch a breath there.
Yeah, there's things to consider, I suppose.
Yeah, but I'm not here to, I'm not second-guessing anybody right now. 10:49 remains second quarter. It's 12-12 Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. Fresh off a interception, the second of the game by the Cougar defense. This time Braxton Hendricks interception. They're at Park Christian's 18. They give to Ames Facino. Squirts through the line. He'll get across the 15 and down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. Chains move. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ada-Borup-West at the 14-yard line. Facino with 4 for the Cougars. That's their 4th first down of the football game. And because it was not a common occurrence last week, that's double the first downs that they had all last week against Red Lake County.
Oh, they're putting Nick Witt and the crew over there to work today.
Well, no doubt. And they need to. Nick's got, he's got a nice hat on, too. He looks good over there with the new hat, it looks like, through the binoculars. Drew Ness on the far end, the chain gang. Turn and hand the football off on 1st down. Reyes up the middle. Reyes carries a flock of Falcons with him. He stays on his feet. He's inside the 10-yard line. Reyes to the 6. It's a gain of 8 yards on 1st down for Ada-Borup-West. Rudy Reyes now at 69 yards rushing here today for the Cougars.
Give some credit to the front five here. They're trying to make a statement here.
So 2nd down it'll be for Ada-Borup-West. Ball at the 6-yard line. 9.5 to play in this first half of football. Cougars knocking on the door after the Braxton Hendricks interception. And the score reads 12-12. Nelson in the pistol formation. Reyes behind him. Next to him is running back Facino. They give to Reyes. And Reyes runs into a couple of Falcons that were ready. Tackle made by Leistico. And also in on the stop that time was Tyler Loeb. Not much doing, but it should be enough for a 1st down. Looks like a 3-yard snag. And yes, a 1st and goal for the Park Christian, or for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. So not much doing, but enough.
Now Nick's the only one working.
Well, it's not the first time. Let's just say that, okay? Not the first time. Ball is spotted at the 3. 1st and goal, Ada-Borup-West. Nelson turns, hands it off. Met at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go that time for Reyes. And I'm going to credit for Park Christian. Mike flying in that time was Ethan Beta. And Beta did a fantastic job of coming in and busting things up right away. His linebackers could then come in and fill. Solid play by Beta. And Park Christian, no gain, 2nd down, goal. No gain that time. So a 2nd and goal upcoming for Ada-Borup-West offense. Clock runs, 8.5 to go here in this first half of football. Cougars with 2 turnovers, 2 takeaways today. Park Christian came into the game +3 in the take-give. And today that number is now to a +1 as we stand. Quarterback Nelson is under center for the Cougars. 2 backs behind him. Nelson rolls to his left. He's going to tuck, he's going to slide up, and he's going to be met at the 5-yard line. Tackle made by Gavin Geese and the Park Christian Falcons. Saying I made a mistake here. The 2 scores have been Logan Geese, not Gavin Geese. Excuse me. Yes, and I got it right, but not on my writing. Anyway, loss of a couple. 3rd and goal for the Cougars now at the 5-yard line.
That's a tough rollout play for a quarterback when you're going towards your opposite hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to get to the other side of the wide side, and, well, maybe we'll roll out the other way this time.
And the defense recognized, played well.
Correct.
You don't have a lot of real estate when you're inside the 10. Turn, pitch, 3rd and goal at the 5. Facino follows a block, follows another block. He's down to the 1, and it'll be a 4th and goal at the 1 for Ada-Borup-West after 4 yards by Ames Facino. Had lead block that time, did a little pitch in the backfield, and Facino got a little lead that time and tried to follow suit.
Well, personnel change here.
Looks like Natan Visser was out there. Now he's back onto the sideline.
Tyler Catlett in. Of a jumbo set.
Jumbo right. Take the snap. It's Casper Kritzberger, but there's flags. But I think
timeout first.
Timeout. Ada-Borup-West scored. They scored, but whistles were blown ahead. So a timeout taken. They might have been in an illegal formation. At any rate, timeout on the field. 12-12 is the score. Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. We're back with Ada-Borup-West. A 4th and goal at the 1 when we come back.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Freedom Fuel and Shine timeouts. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. Ada-Borup-West facing a 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line. Cougars called a timeout as they lined up in a jumbo or heavy set and called the timeout. It was Casper Kritzberger taking the snap, and well, a timeout called before the play was official. So we'll see what they do if they come out in that same type formation here now. Ball is in between the hashes, and it looks like they're going to go in a traditional.
Well,
no.
Nelson is split right.
Kritzberger is in the pistol. He'll take a high snap. Kritzberger lowers the shoulder. Kritzberger is stalled. Did he cross the line, or did they stop him? Wow, they stood him up. Way to go, Park Christian defense. The Falcons stand tall, and in on the stop that time, it looked like Carson Bowman, one of the linemen or linebackers that came in and stood up Kritzberger. He tried to lower the shoulder, but no can do. The Falcons line stands tall. 1st and 10 at the 1 for Park Christian.
That's a big defensive stand for Park Christian. Right off the interception, a short field, and Cougars were knocking on the door, but they did not let them in.
No, so from their own 1-yard line, Park Christian football. And the Falcons will have in their pistol formation, quarterback taking a snap. Looking right, firing. Pass is going to be tipped in double coverage, trying to thread the needle that time. A risky pass by Jaden Hansen, considering he's got a couple of picks thrown already today. Incomplete pass. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Kritzberger in coverage there.
Solid. There was double coverage. I kind of had blanket that time, Mike, and definitely Kritzberger with the hand on the ball that time. But, that was a tight window for Jaden to try to squeeze it in. So, 2nd down and 10 at the 1. Looking at the Park Christian setup. This time the quarterback stays Hansen. He'll turn and hand the football off. This will be a give to Logan Geese. And Logan's going to squirt across the 2-yard line. So just a couple, gets a little breathing room, but not much. They'll say just a yard, fact of the 2. So 3rd and 9 upcoming.
A lot of confidence in your offense to be in the shotgun on the goal line and handing it off. A lot of confidence in your offensive line and a lot of confidence in your quarterback and running back to have a good exchange.
Hansen has a back next to him, and now a flag, or a whistle, I should say. There is a flag down. False start on Park Christian, so it's a yard penalty here. So not much, but a penalty nonetheless for a false start on 3rd down and 9 at the 2-yard line. 2nd penalty on Park Christian tonight puts the ball at the 1. 99 yards to go. 6 minutes to play here in this 2nd quarter. Tie ball game. 12-12. Park Christian stalled Ada-Borup-West on a 4th and goal try after throwing an interception, and Cougars had short field on the previous drive. Back to pass. Hansen steps up. He'll throw. Pass is knocked away. Bang, bang play. Park Christian wants a pass interference. Coach Bosch is upset. I think Catlett was on coverage that time as they were trying to squeeze it in there, but unless it's super egregious, it's tough to call those.
Yeah, and that's a bang play.
And in high school, it's just going to be that. It's a bang. We don't have replay, things of that nature, which, everybody's got reason to be on either side of that one.
That's just it. You throw a flag or don't, one side's going to be a little upset.
Yep. Nobody wins in that play.
50-50 plays are just that.
Exactly.
50-50.
Yeah, well, You know, is the runner out at first base or not, Mike?
Wow. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Who's on first?
We're playing football. Cougars are going to be back to receive a punt, and we're going to get another late entrant to the field. Park Christian will use their final timeout, another time where they've had, basically personnel situations.
Yeah, I think they only had 10.
No timeouts remain for Park Christian. 5:53 to play before halftime. The game is tied at 12 on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine. We're back after this.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sailed steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town with our timeouts. We've got 12-12 score. We've got 5:53 to play in the second quarter. Cougars and Falcons are all knotted up, and Park Christian is in punt formation. Doing the punting will be Freddie Leistico. Casper Kritzberger stands at about the 30-yard line for Ada-Borup-West. And Leistico has his feet backing the back of the end zone. No rush. Kick is away. And Kritzberger fields it at the 30. He'll scoot ahead to the 25, where it'll be brought down. Cougars will have fantastic field position on a short kick. And it'll be the second time in as many possessions the Cougars will have it at the 25 of Park Christian to start the drive. Last time it was off of the interception. This time, I guess, officially they're going to say he was down at the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 27 for Ada-Borup-West.
Do you have Ada-Borup-West with all 3 timeouts?
I have Ada-Borup-West with 2 timeouts.
Two timeouts. All right. There was one.
Thank you. 5:43 to play, second quarter. That one's for Bill. And we got a 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. From Park Christian's 27, Ada-Borup-West offense will come out. Quarterback under center is going to be Nelson, flagged down. Whistles blow the play dead. False start on Ada-Borup-West. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Cougars. It'll be their first accepted penalty of the football game. At least that I can recall. And my notes say so.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I missed that one. Usually the penalties are one that we can write down pretty quickly. Look through the binoculars up here in the booth for assistance while play calling, Mike. And earlier tonight, I had my binoculars in the hands of a child who's in 2nd grade that lives in my house. And that would be my oldest daughter, and now they're a little foggy. I'm trying to dial it in here. You know what that's like,
Yeah,
right?
it's weird.
Yeah. Braxton Hendricks going to get the carry on 1st and 15 for the Cougars back on the 32. Hendricks crosses the 30-yard line, and Hendricks going to be brought down at the 29. So he'll gain 3 back. It'll be 2nd and 12 upcoming.
I can relate somewhat. I was holding my 1-month-old right before I left, and I had to have a wardrobe change. We'll just put it that way.
Great.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
Things are happening there.
Harv's kicking tail is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, that a boy. 5:10 to play, second quarter. Nelson under center. Tie ball game 12-12. Ada-Borup-West on a 2nd and 12. Connor Nelson rolls to his right. He'll fire a little dump pass here and lower the shoulder aims Facino to the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down for Ada-Borup-West, but a nice get downfield and get downhill kind of play there by the Cougars.
Carson Bowman with the tackle.
Facino is going to get himself 9 yards on the reception. Connor Nelson is 2 for 3 passing tonight for 40 yards and a touchdown. Came on a 31-yard 4th down conversion to Casper Kritzberger on a highlight reel kind of play. Call those crowning achievements. It's going to be Nelson under center on 3rd down and 3 at the 20. Here's a handoff. It goes to Facino. Ames tries to follow a couple of blockers. Got a little push, and he's down. Ball came loose late. It's going to stay Ada-Borup-West football. Moved it ahead. It's going to be close to a 1st down.
They're calling it 4th down.
Okay. Yeah, he's about a half yard short from my view of it. So a couple of yards gained back. that time Facino. So 4th and inches for Ada-Borup-West. 4 minutes to play before halftime. And they'll be going for it here. Last I checked, Vitor Vakbitu Alves. And if you have that name down, if you were thinking we'd mention that multiple times tonight, good job.
Hope it's on your bingo card.
If it was, and if the gamings were legal, then you'd be in good shape. Nelson under center on 4th down and inches for Ada-Borup-West. He'll turn and hand the ball off. It's Reyes. Reyes holds onto the football and gets the first down, unless they say he did not hold on to the football. Both teams pointing each way. To my view, he would have had a first down, but I'm not on the field.
Could we have a measurement?
Oh, that would be the second time in as many home games this season that the chain gang would have to come out and, oh boy, they're going to have to.
Yeah, let's
go.
go.
Oh, no. Chain gang's coming out, folks, and if you know your local high school football team's chain gang, then you know you're in good shape. We've got, okay, so I'm unsure who this one, I don't know everybody out there.
And that Holtman?
That's a Holtman, yes, sorry. Okay, that's it. We got Drew Ness, he's in charge, he's running out there, and we got a Holtman sighting. Okay, good.
Just pure athleticism.
Well, if you think so, one grew up in Oaks, North Dakota. Chain stretch, they set him down, and it is...
Ooh,
they're looking at it. Mike Martin is down there looking at it. Where is this virtual view? Oh, my heavens. First down, Cougars. Wow. And Mike Martin had to get – what a shot there. I tell you what, for those folks watching here on yourliveevent.com, we must give credit where credit's due. Miles Crocious was all over that with the camera work.
That's just
fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Fantastic.
Down on a knee.
I can't say I've ever seen that happen, but leave it to Mike Martin to, he's going to go and make sure he's going to find it. Are they close?
I wonder if he lines up his putts like that, too.
Oh, guaranteed he does. Yep. It's a 1-yard run and a first down for Ada-Borup-West. 1st and 10. That was an exciting situation. Don't care who got it. That was fun. Braxton Hendricks gets a pitch outside. He's tackled by the Park Christian Falcons. Good tackles made and a good physical play by Ethan Beta, who's been all over the place defensively tonight for the Park Christian Falcons. He stopped Hendricks. Hendricks, no gain, gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
A little excitement from the Park Christian sideline after
there
that
should
play.
be.
I think they're looking for a change of momentum here.
Well, there should be, and their defense stood tall on the last possession. Stay tuned. Halftime coming up. We'll get halftime coaches' comments. Try to catch up with, I believe we'll try to get Coach Tingham before they go to the huddle, and then we'll get Coach Bosch out of the huddle. 2nd down and 10 for Ada-Borup-West. Ball is at the 17. High snap over the head of Nelson, and he'll slide on top of it. And that's the second time it's happened tonight, but that has been the absolute killer for Ada-Borup-West this season. Ball all the way back to the 34-yard line. That's a 17-yard loss. Not much to say other than ouch, if you're looking for momentum.
Right.
And if you're Park Christian, you're saying, you betcha.
You betcha. And, that's just it. You when you're on defense, you got to take what you can get, too.
No doubt. You take advantage of that opportunity without any question. So, 3rd down and a whole heap back at the 34-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. Tie ball game 12s. Cougars under center. Diamond formation behind them. Jailbreak blitz coming. They'll get to Braxton Hendricks. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Great defensive setup by the Park Christian Falcons. They red screen the whole way. They got it. And it'll be 4th down. Ada-Borup-West they have to make a decision here, Mike. Are they going to punt it and put them deep, or are they going to go ahead and go for it here at the Park Christian 34-yard line?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
It seems that the offense is still out there. I'm going to guess Coach Tingham is going to take a timeout.
Okay, he's going to run the clock down, right?
He's going to run the clock down and then take a timeout.
That's strategy. That's utilizing some strategy, you might say.
Park Christian is out of timeouts, correct?
They have no timeouts remaining.
Otherwise, they'd probably be stopping the clock.
They would have, yeah, you're right. And they'll do that. They'll execute the timeout. 1 timeout remains for Ada-Borup-West here in this first half. Stay tuned. Halftime report. Again, halftime coaches' comments, and then we will have halftime here at Johnson Sports Complex. Got Jessica for Kicks dancers. We've got Hall of Fame recognition. Oh, baby. It's going to be a fun little halftime. We'll take this quick timeout. Be back with 4th down for Ada-Borup-West when we return on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis. Cease Family Funeral Homes.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
YourLiveEvent.com as well. Our timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. Get that car washed here this weekend. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada. Ada-Borup-West facing a 4th down and 27 at the Park Christian 34-yard line after a snap went over the head of Connor Nelson, the quarterback. They went back far on a loss of 17. So, 4th down and 27. The Cougars are punting, and it'll be Catlett, high kick, end over end, angled out of bounds. And we'll see where they officially mark it. Walk it back here a little bit. I always find this fascinating. Mike, you as a trained official will recognize how to do that. Ball to the 21 where it'll be Park Christian ball, net of 13 yards on the punt. I always find it fascinating how you can even come close to getting it. I'm not saying it's wrong, but
your head official is the one that's actually kind of guiding. He gives the signal for the other official to stop, saying, "No, this is where it went out of bounds."
Sure. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense then.
It's teamwork.
It makes the dream work.
There's a couple different games going on at the field at the same time.
1 minute to play in this first half of football. Park Christian sends a man in motion. That's Logan Geese, near sideline. Empty backfield, 1st and 10. Quarterback Hansen's going to fire a pass, and Geese will catch it. Does he stay in bounds?
They stopped the clock.
Or did they?
Well,
maybe they were supposed to, but it hasn't.
It hasn't. The sideline official was indicating that, but maybe we're going now.
Ball
maybe
up to the 31-yard line. It's a 10-yard play. And a 1st down is what they're going to – they're going to see 2nd and 9.
Yep.
Oh, 2nd and 1. Excuse me, 2nd and 1. Okay. Pass is completed, and it'll be ball up to the 45-yard line. That time it'll be a gain of 15 yards to Bowman and a 1st down for Park Christian. To the 45 we go. Bowman, his 2nd catch of the football game, and a 1st down for Park Christian. They'll get things going. 20 seconds to go here in this first half. Again, Park Christian, no timeouts. Back to pass. Hansen is going to be brought down, or did he fumble the football? Ball is fumbled. Who got back on top of it? And Park Christian recover?
We have a flag on the play now, too.
Oh, good.
Ball
to the 40-yard line.
I have headphones on, but I never heard a whistle.
I didn't either. And we're going to get the official call. It's going to be on Park Christian. Illegal touching?
Illegal touching.
And so 9 seconds remains in the quarter. And from the spot, well behind the line of scrimmage. See, Mike Martin one time gave me a sheet that I keep in my white folder here on the side of me. It's got all of the signals made by the officials. And so I can quickly reference that. But when Mike Martin's officiating, I don't need to because he just does a good job.
There you go.
I'm just saying, he did that one time, and I haven't forgot it. It's 18 years ago. Now he's over having a conversation with Ada-Borup-West coach Paul Tingham. That's not the first time that's happened tonight. Officials chatting
Clock
with
starts.
Coach Tingham. 8 seconds to play in this first half. It'll be flagged down. False start on Park Christian. 5 seconds to play now in this first half. Stay tuned. Halftime coaches' comments coming up, and we'll go from there. So that's 15 yards of penalties now on Park Christian. A 10 and a 5. And they're going to just kneel it out to half.
Okay.
All right, so Mike, you're going to go and try to find Coach Tingham, and I'll help my buddy Mr. Krosh is here get on Coach Tingham in the conversation. Mike is walking back over here, and we'll get halftime coaches' comments. We've getting to the halftime. Halftime report is going to be brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors is your insurance source. As we try to get Coach Tingham here before halftime with a conversation, we'll be able to do that here in just a moment. As halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union, UnitedSavingsCU.org. Become a member of United Savings Credit Union. Locations in Fargo, Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes. Down on the field, Mike Erickson's got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Cougar football, Paul Tingham.
Paul, thanks for joining us here. Tie ball game. Your thoughts on the first half?
It's been a battle. We thought it would be. We we're playing better, but we're still making a few mistakes we shouldn't. We should have had, for sure, another touchdown, if not two. That's the biggest thing. We've given up a few yards, but we haven't really broke. So, we had to obviously give up a kickoff return there. We had some guys gassed and subbed some younger guys in, and that happens sometimes. But, we're happy 12-12 here, and, we just got to fix a few things at halftime here. And if we clean up a couple of things, we're going to be fine. We got to take care of the football and just keep causing turnovers too, I think. If we keep causing turnovers and take care of the football, I think we'll be fine.
All right, good luck to you in the second half.
Hey, thank you.
That is Mike Erickson down on the field with the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tingham. Halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union. Learn the credit union difference by visiting United Savings Credit Union online, unitedsavingscu.org, or you can also, of course, visit in their locations in Fargo, Detroit Lakes, and Dilworth. United Savings Credit Union. We will come back here and let's talk about our halftime report from the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. Halftime is coming up next. Tied at 12, Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
We aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Back on yourliveevent.com, see if we can't get some of those Hall of Famers on the screen there as the Ada-Borup-West class of 2025 Hall of Fame being recognized at the half. Our halftime show here today from the Linfors Agency. Hall of Fame 2025, you've got Jana Engel, Jana Ribke, Tom Hansen, Dan Fogelson, Jim Hennon, and the 1965 Ada Vikings football team. Pretty cool stuff to see all of that. And now I'll have Mr. Krashis. Why don't you throw that up there so we can watch the kids on the dance team? All right, perfect. We're good. We've got Just for Kicks dancers hitting the floor as well here tonight in the field at halftime. Halftime report to Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian here at the half. And at the half, our halftime score is 12-12. The scoring worked like this. It was the Ada-Borup-West Cougars on the board on a fourth down conversion. Connor Nelson found Casper Kritzberger on a 31-yard touchdown pass. It was set up after a Park Christian interception. 2-point failed. It was 6-0. 4:41 to play in that first quarter. Park Christian scored on the ensuing kickoff. This was Logan Geese going to the house. 82 yards for a kick return touchdown. Got to double check here on these and confirm again. It was a kick, 2-point, or I should say extra point kick failing. 6-6 at the end of that one. It was then Logan Geese getting to the end zone on a 92-yard touchdown run. Kick failed. 12-6 was the score. Park Christian at the end of the first quarter. Ada-Borup-West scores on the first drive of the second quarter. Amos Facino on a 13-yard touchdown run. 2-point failed, 12-12. Cougars had a fourth and goal edged at the goal line and stopped short of scoring in the second quarter. And that is a difference maker in this one. The score is 12-12 at the half. The Linfors Agency halftime report. Linfors, your insurance source. We've got halftime just for kicks. Dancers going on here, and at the half, it is Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian all knotted at 12. We'll have halftime stats when we come back on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Sports Complex in Ada, Linfors Agency halftime report. And at the half, it's a 12-12 Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian all knotted up. First half statistics here in the first half of football. Connor Nelson, 3 for 4 through the air, 40 yards and a touchdown. Ames Facino was 1 for 1 with a 28-yard pass for Ada-Borup-West. Facino, 24 yards rushing, 12 for Braxton Hendricks, 73 for Rudy Reyes. And Connor Nelson, a -8 on the ground. Casper Kritzberger, 2 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown. And Facino and Hendricks each have a catch as well. 101 rushing, 68 passing for 169 yards, 169 offense for Ada-Borup-West in that first half with no turnovers. Park Christian has 2 turnovers in the first half of play. Their quarterback, Jaden Hansen, is 8 of 15, 81 yards, 2 interceptions. Logan Geese on the ground, 6 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Geese has 3 catches, 23 yards. And Freddie Leistico has 2 catches for 17. Tyler Loeb, 1 for 8. And also going to be Bowman, 2 catches, 33 yards in that first half. Park Christian, 91 rushing, 81 passing, 172 total yards. We'll zoom in on the coaches' comments here, as our halftime coaches' comments are being presented to you by our friends at United Savings Credit Union, with locations in Fargo, Dilworth, and Detroit Lakes. Mike Erickson's down on the field with halftime coaches' comments. He's got Matt Bosch, head coach of Park Christian.
Coach, thanks for joining us here. A few miscues, tie ball game. Your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, we just got to execute offensively and defensively, give up some plays, but there's a lot of bend but don't break. Didn't put the ball in the end zone when they probably could have or should have. But yeah, offensively we got to execute and actually keep the ball. I mean, a couple picks in the first half that were really big, and not like us to not execute like that. And just I don't know if we're in our heads are a little bit or what's going on, but we got to clean it up and execute, and we'll be fine.
Well, good luck to you in the second half.
Thank you.
Very good. Appreciate that. Matt Bosch is the head coach of the Park Christian Falcons. Our halftime coaches' comments presented by United Savings Credit Union, with office locations in Fargo, Dilworth, off Highway 10, and Detroit Lakes, off Highway 10. Become a member of United Savings Credit Union. Learn the credit union difference and discover by visiting unitedsavingscu.org or find them at any of their locations. Halftime, Ada-Borup-West, Park Christian are knotted at 12. The Linfors Agency halftime report continues. Second half kickoff when we come back.
Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
Join us for the Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run, Saturday, October 4th at Oak Grove Park. Every step you take supports Grover athletes, providing equipment, travel, live streaming, and more. Register today at GroverAthleticClub.com and be part of the Oak Grove Homecoming Fun. The Grover Athletic Club Flannel 5K and Fun Run. Let's go, Grover Nation.
Linfors Agency halftime report. Linfors, your insurance source. We're getting ready for the second half kickoff here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. From the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada, I'm Kevin Kochman. Mike Erickson joining us down on the sidelines and up in the booth. We're grateful for the help of Miles Croshes here tonight, doing a great job. And Caitlin, engineering for R&J Sports. She'll have the R&J Sports nightcap on a football Friday night coming up later on tonight. Plus, there's some volleyball, Ada-Borup-West volleyball at the showcase down in Burnsville this weekend. Plus, the GRIAC, the high school kids running in the GRIAC cross-country meet tomorrow on the University of Minnesota campus. The college kids were running today, and Hillsborough Central Valley graduate, Hillsborough graduate, HCV cross-country runner, decorated runner, Reagan Baszler is finishing up her college career at NDSU. Freshly engaged, by the way, Mike Erickson. Not that it's about insider information, but I have it. Joey Danielson, former NDSU pitcher, now in the Texas Rangers organization. That's a power couple right there.
Oh.
Baseball, cross country, track and field. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, baseball and running do go together more than you think.
They do. And anyway, long story to get to Reagan Baszler for her ninth place finish individually in the Division I race today down at the GRIAC. Pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's a 6-year senior.
Wow. COVID year and stuff like that, I'm sure.
I mean, she won 2 North Dakota. She won 4 North Dakota State cross country championships. Her last one with a torn ACL.
That's impressive.
Yeah, Yeah.
The only person that I know has done more with a torn ACL is Sonny Resnick.
And that is of a high-end talent. Think about that.
Yeah.
Speaking of it, I'm going to Sonny Resnick, co-captain the Heart of the Valley Golf Course Ryder Cup team with me this weekend, and prepare for results. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be phenomenal.
It could be. Nick Johnson assisting, too. You know Nick Johnson, I think. But anyway, as we go, it's high school football. Let's get back to the task at hand. Park Christian will be kicking the football away to Ada-Borup-West. Park Christian will return the opening kickoff today. Ada-Borup-West will receive the second half opening kickoff as we get ready for second half football. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Coach's Corner tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., by the way. Should be a good one as well. Got to figure out who our guest picker is going to be tomorrow. Haven't decided. Maybe Mike Erickson joins as a guest picker. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe Jim Hansen joins us. That would be interesting, too.
I do have Jim Hansen here if you want me to put the mic in front of his mouth.
But be careful. He might join us for Coach's Corner tomorrow morning. We'll determine that later. It'll be Toffabaum kicking the football away for the Park Christian Falcons. The end-over-end kick is going to head out of bounds inside the 20. It'll be a procedural penalty. Ada-Borup-West should accept it. I would venture to guess they'll take it at the 35. I was watching Paul. Yep, Coach Tingham says we'll accept that one. So a procedural penalty on the kickoff gives Ada-Borup-West the ball at their own 35. Be 1st and 10 to start this second half. Tied at 12, Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. See if the Cougars could come out and get things going offensively to start the second half from their own 35-yard line. Be Connor Nelson, the quarterback for Ada-Borup-West. He gets the play call from Coach Tingham to bring into the huddle. Park Christian up front. They've been going with Zion Toffabaum, Roland McKean, Cole Munson, the down lineman, Ethan Beta, David Pettis, Keegan Card, Tyler Loeb in the linebacking core, D-backs of Gavin Geese, Logan Geese, Pierce Killerlane, and Carson Bowman.
We have further discussion here.
Further discussion, you say?
It sounds like a potential unnecessary roughness type of play, but unsportsmanlike conduct.
On Ada-Borup-West. So that's not the way that you want to start the second half. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Cougars is the call. So from the 35 back to the 20. Ball will be back at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. I'm not sure. File that one back for ask about it later.
It's a dead ball penalty after the play.
Okay.
So they're moving the chains. So it's just going to start from here. Not that it's not going to be 1st and 25. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Right.
So
it could be a scenario where something verbally was done.
It was something physical.
Okay.
I have detail, but I'm not going to share.
That sounds great. I appreciate it, and sometimes details are not needed to be shared. That's why I got you down there. You're locked in. Jim Hansen assisting. We should get. I should. Well, no, we shouldn't. I don't know if the world is ready for Jim Hansen's sideline analysis. Although he did beat the Fargo Flash one time in an indoor track and field race. Anyways, here's a handoff that goes to Ames Facino. He'll go up the middle, 4 yards on a first down carry by the Cougars up the middle to start the second half.
Another unique thing about that kickoff play, where you have the ball going out of bounds, live ball penalty, and then the unsportsmanlike conduct is a dead ball penalty, so it's not offsetting. They both were applied.
Well, that is a lot to take in there.
Yes, I mean, that was a complicated play.
It is. For those who keep those, Thumbs Peterson, who celebrated a birthday this week, he's going to be up to date on those conference stats. Handoff for Ada-Borup-West again. That time goes the way of Facino once again. Oh, no, that was Facino. Ames Facino going to get to the 29-yard line, so a gain of a few more, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and a yard here for the Cougars after the 5-yarder from Facino. So after all this is ironed out, we're 1 minute into the third quarter. We're still tied at 12 with Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. Cougars offense will come into frame as Ada-Borup-West will send receivers 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Quarterback Nelson will be under center with 1 back. Facino on a 3rd down and a yard. They give. Facino plunges ahead, 1st down. He crosses the 40 to the 41-yard line, make it to the 42-yard line, gaining 3 yards. 32-yard line, that is. 3-yard gain, 1st and 10. Facino picks up 3. Cougars earn their 7th first down of the football game here tonight. As we have a score of 12-12. For Ada-Borup-West up front, the line tonight is Aiden Peterson, left tackle, Luke Finney at left guard, Peyton Egg in the center, Evan Brandt at right guard, and Lucas Mertz over at right tackle. Casper Kritzberger and Braden Boeing have been the main receivers. They rotate them out. Ames Facino, Rudy Reyes, and Braxton Hendricks in the backfield. They give to Hendricks. Nowhere to go. Hendricks is brought down in the backfield, or I should say at the line of scrimmage, no gain. It'll be a second down. Loss of 1. They'll say 2nd and 11 upcoming. So it is a loss of 1 yard here for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars back to the 31-yard line. Hendricks -1 on the carry. For Hendricks, that's 5 carries here tonight, and he's at 11 yards total offense on the rushing attack here for the Cougars. Ada-Borup-West will send 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Split backs, I should say, I-set backfield. Nelson, RPO, he's going to run up the middle. Connor Nelson, he'll squeeze past the line of scrimmage, get to the 35, but there's a flag down in the backfield.
It is a hold.
So that's back at the 25-yard line. So the play was good for 4 yards forward, but it's all coming back and a spot foul. So that's back at the 25. It'll be 2nd down and a whole lot now coming for Ada-Borup-West, as they'll be getting this one back from the penalty spot. No, it wasn't from the flag. Was just down further back, I guess.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it would have been at the line of scrimmage because it's at the 21-yard line. So
it was initially a passing play, too.
So there could have been that.
Yeah.
So we've got
10
10-yard penalty is what it ends up being. And 2nd and 21. Thought we were going to have a spot penalty, but just going by where the flag was at. At any rate, ball at the 21-yard line, 2nd down and 21 yards to go. Cougars break the huddle with 5 seconds on the play clock. They hustle the line of scrimmage. Nelson, back to pass. He's feeling some pressure. He gets away from one. He's going to go into a host of Falcons. Gets away from another. Now is going to be brought down eventually. Looks like at the 25-yard line. Gaining a few. Flock of Falcons came in, maybe say to the 26-yard line, gaining 5 officially on the play.
David Pettis was one of the first ones to meet Nelson.
Nelson with 5. And Pettis, I think, was also one, I should say not Pettis, looked like 74 Munson was guy to get through and kind of force Nelson into a got-to-start-scrambling mode there. And good pressure up front. With a 3-down lineman, Park Christian does get a pretty good penetration here tonight. Ada-Borup-West will break the huddle. 8:23 to go, 3rd quarter, tied at 12. Cougars and Falcons. Pistol formation. Nelson will look to take the snap. It's a good one. Back to pass. Nelson rolls to his right. Nelson in trouble. He's going to tuck and run. Getting some pressure and is hustled out of bounds. Thrown to the ground by the Park Christian defense eventually. Park Christian injured along the sideline. We've got a Falcon that's down on the Cougar sideline. Might just be a cramp. Might not be a cramp.
It's hard to know.
Activities Director and Special Teams Coordinator Kenley Wallin is there, assisting on the near sideline. It's Ada-Borup-West sideline.
Well, that's comforting.
I think I would be. Park Christian will bring over their coaching staff to assist here as well, and the trainer from Essentia, Jordan Myers, down there as well.
That's not her name.
I know. I said it twice in a row now. It's 2 weeks in a row. I like to do it just for fun. Jordan Krieger, thank you.
Yeah, you.
It's fun. I appreciate you.
It was once her name.
It was. See, that's once and always. But Krieger is helping out on
the pride of Borup, other than Chris Ellingson, of course.
Yes, and I didn't know how long we were going to get into the game without mentioning Chris Ellingson's name, but at 8:07 left in the 3rd quarter, it's been done. Do not know the injured Park Christian player that's down in the field at this moment in time, but we will get him to his feet. Might have just been kind of the wind knocked out. The player
55.
That's Henry Bosch. One of the bigger guys as far as, 6'3", 220. Sizable guy out there, and he went down. Might have just been kind of the wind knocked out of him or something. He's getting a little bit of assistance as he walks across the field. 12-12, we're all tied up. Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian here in KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. As now 8:30 is the time here this evening in the high school football contest between the Cougars and the Falcons. Ada-Borup-West took the opening kickoff in the second half, and now they're facing 4th down and 8, ball at their own 34-yard line, as that play ended with Connor Nelson gaining an additional 8 yards on the run. Now it's going to be a kick by Catlett. Good punt. It'll be rolling inside the 30 and down to the 26-yard line. Kritzberger's there. Solid kick, flips the field, and Park Christian will have it 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line with their first touch here in the second half, coming with 7:53 to play in the third quarter and a tie ball game. Drive stalls out for Ada-Borup-West, ends in a punt. Park Christian ball, and they will be at the 26-yard line, 1st down and 10. Their own 26 for Park Christian. Falcons offense, Jaden Hansen the quarterback. Every once in a while, Logan Geese has stepped in to take a snap. Got receivers split each way for Park Christian. They've lined up in the shotgun mostly tonight. And in this formation, one back is a wing to the right. And the quarterback is Logan Geese, or I should say Logan Geese this time. Logan with the carry, takes a direct snapped high and gets across the 25-yard line. There's an injured Cougar down in the backfield. Evan Brandt helping up his teammate. That's Natan Visser. Might have had the wind knocked out of him. He's kind of gingerly grabbing his shoulder. Natan Visser getting the start here tonight.
Little stinger.
Oh, the stinger. Yeah, that's no fun. The running back, Logan Geese, or the quarterback in this case, got ahead to the 27. A gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9 for Park Christian. Logan Geese, 7 carries, 92 yards on the night, and 92 yards on 1 carry for him. He's had a couple of negatives as well here tonight. He'll be alone in the shotgun again, kind of going wildcat with it. He'll try to get to the edge. This time the Cougars read it, stopped him. It is a short gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down. And Natan Visser's coming off the sidelines here for Ada-Borup-West. Looks like they're going to bring in off the sidelines Peyton Egan to help on the defensive front. Geese going to get to the 30-yard line. And so gaining 3 yards. 3rd down and a long 6 or 7 yards ahead. Park Christian breaks the huddle. Hansen back at the quarterback. Geese is the running back to his left in the shotgun. Back to pass, Hansen steps back. Now will fire, trying to beat the man on the outside, and they do. Pass is caught. That's going to be a catch made, and jumping for it was Freddie Leistico. He hauls it in for Park Christian. 1st down as they get into Cougar territory.
That's the type of frame you want to throw to. 6'5", 190. That's a well put together wide receiver.
Flip the field all the way to the Cougar 31-yard line. That's a 39-yard play right there. 39-yard play. That's Hansen to Leistico. And on 1st down, back to pass again. Hansen rolls to his left, feels some pressure from the Cougars. He'll dump a pass off, and it's caught. Out of bounds, a push. Pass is made to Carson Bowman. He hauls it in. Bowman's got a 1st down inside the 20.
Braden Booing pushed him out of bounds.
So a couple of nice plays offensively through the air for Park Christian, and looking to see where they officially mark him. At the 15-yard line, that was a 16-yard play. Bowman, his 3rd catch of the day. He came in with just 1 catch. He's got 3 tonight. Couple of 1st downs here for Park Christian. And this is picked off. The Cougars with an interception.
Braxton again.
Braxton Hendricks, 2nd interception tonight. 3rd interception this season, and Park Christian has turned it over 3 times. Cougars dialed up some defense here tonight, and 3 takeaways. Park Christian came into the game +3 in the take-give. That is back to even strength now. Cougars will, with that interception, get across the 25-yard line and are at the 26-yard, make it 27-yard line. 1st and 10, 5:56 to play, 3rd quarter. Hendricks with his 3rd pick of the season.
It was another interception off of a receiver. It bounced off the receiver first and right into Hendricks' hands.
From their own 27, Ada-Borup-West, 1st down and 10. Nelson will hand this one off, and getting the handoff is Facino. Ames Facino to the 29-yard line. Gains 2 on 1st down, trying to follow some of those lead blocks up front along the right side of the line. 2-yard gain for Facino. Score is 12-12. 5:37 remains 3rd quarter. Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian all tied at 12. It's been a slobber knocker of a third quarter.
That's one way to put it.
On Talk Like a Pirate Day, I was going to try to use something else. We'll see if I can dial up something at some point. Quarterback under center is Connor Nelson. Diamond formation behind him. He'll fake the handoff. Little end around. This will be Casper Kritzberger getting the football in his hand. Evades a tackler and is brought down to the 35-yard line. And on that far side of the field, I think it was a Cougar receiver, Braden Boeing. He came in, Mike, and he had to kind of check himself before he had a block in the back scenario, and he held up.
He was close there.
He was, the open ox could see that one. Put the ball at the 34-yard line, so it's gain of 5 for Kritzberger on the carry.
Cougars trying to get Kritzberger a little bit more involved in the offense here. Obviously, he's a threat as far as a pass goes, but we've seen him in the Wildcat formation. We've seen him on this reverse now.
And so, with that gain, it goes for, you get 2 yards before that, so figure that out. 5-yard gain, and now the give on third down, and no can do. Rudy Reyes is down and is slow to get up here for Ada-Borup-West. He's reaching for some assistance. He's cramped. Okay.
He's just cramped up.
Well, they stopped the game for him. He's going to have to come out, but it's one of those things when you just have a cramp, that's the best case scenario on a night when someone goes down.
For sure. I mean, that's generally a pretty minor injury. You hate to see those major injuries. Reyes had a pretty major injury last year, and that was tough to see.
So, and you think about that with Reyes last year, it was a elbow injury, and it was rather gruesome. This is a cramp he's getting attended to, and they'll be able to get him off the field so they can get back to action. 4:11 to play third quarter. 12-12 is the score. Ada-Borup-West, Park Christian all knotted up. Cougars have a number of players out there assisting to bring Rudy Reyes off the field. Got Mr. Egan out there.
I think it's Titus Nelson.
I believe you're right. I'm remembering back to the days where you'd have the kickoff, someone's got to go out and get the tee, and Ashton Kesselberg was like the tee getter for years. Dave Dahl recalls this.
And nobody did it better.
Nobody did it better than Ashton Kesselberg on the tee get. So you got to, whenever guys like Titus Nelson out there helping somebody off the field, you got to get the name out there. It's important stuff. Piece of the puzzle, Teammate.
Punt team out for Ada-Borup-West.
Speaking of that, 4th down and 3, and Catlett, who averages 31 yards a kick, last time flipped the field. He'll get this one away. It's not as deep of a kick, but still a good one. It takes a bit of a Cougar bounce inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Park Christian will have pretty good field position with 4:03 to go third quarter. We're all knotted up at 12s.
I think we have a flag for running into the kicker.
Look at that. Mike Martin will deliver the signal. He says, hold up. Wait a minute. Gavin Johnson hobbling off the field now? Or is that Catlett off the field?
I think it's Gavin Johnson's coming onto the field.
Okay, there it is. Well, I saw a number that could be a 3 or a 9 bunched up. These red numbers, they get you. Not quite as good as the black and gray uniforms that we've seen over the years, too. That's always a tough one. Or if you get those camouflage ones, then it just blends in. You can't see anything.
All right, a little confusion for the chain gang here, but now we're figuring out it's 1st and 10 for Ada-Borup-West.
It's a 10-yard, or 5-yard penalty, but an automatic first down.
Well, it was 4th and 3.
That's right.
So
never mind. Forget I said anything there. But it is a first down in this case because of a 5-yard gainer on the penalty.
Oh, okay, we're going
more.
Maybe it was
42-yard line.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right.
1st and 10 at the 42. Connor Nelson hands the football off here to Braxton Hendricks, who's going to squirt up to the 45. Gains 3 on first down for Ada-Borup-West offensively. And, so that ends up being what Mike said, 5-yard penalty for running into the kicker, and it was a 4th and 3. So with that, put the ball at 42, 5-yard penalty, first down. And we should have, I believe, the clock running here with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Cougars will bring in the play calls. A 3-yard gain for Braxton Hendricks. Fourth quarter, it's drawn out. I said a slobber knocker earlier, and that's what it sure feels like. Third quarter. Cougars getting in position. Nelson turn and will hand the football off. This will be Hendricks. Hendricks finds some space into Park Christian territory to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 yards and a first down.
Catlett's coming back into the game,
which is a positive thing for the Cougars. You never want to have anybody out. Gavin Johnson checks out. Nice job by Gavin to come in and provide some abilities out there as well. Cougars now at the 48-yard line of the Park Christian Falcons. 3:35 to go, third quarter. We're tied at 12s. Scoreless in this quarter. That could change at any moment, though, Mike.
Anything can happen.
You're right. Connor Nelson is under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right of the formation. Pitch in the backfield, it's going to be Hendricks. Hendricks holds it high, and it carries a Falcon with him across the 45-yard line. They'll mark him at the 44. Gain of 4 on first down, and a good heady run there by Braxton Hendricks. 4-yard gain for the Ada-Borup-West. Cougars brings up a 2nd down and 6 now.
And we have a couple guys on the offensive line that haven't been playing much until this game. Kelby Johnson's filling in for, I think, Aiden Peterson, and Evan Brandt is at right guard.
Yes, Evan Brandt getting his first start offensively here tonight. Cougars facing a 2nd down. The give again, going to ride Braxton Hendricks here, crossing the 45 to the 43. Gaining just a yard that time is at the 44-yard line, but yes, to the 43 center hash now. 3rd down and 6 for Ada-Borup-West at Park Christian's 43-yard line.
Did you get Carson Prothero to help you with the math here when we crossed the 50?
Did I? I could have. I haven't seen him here tonight. I'm assuming he's somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
He's a football guy.
Sports guy.
Big sports guy. Yeah, big sports guy, that Carson. Nelson under center. Back to pass on 3rd down. Oh, he slipped in the backfield. That's the first time we've noticed maybe wet field causing a slippage.
It's starting to get a little dewy.
Is the dew settling, you say?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, and it
would
was
be about
already,
that time.
Don't get me wrong, it was already
wet anyway, yeah. But then you bring in the dew, and that's just adding another, stirring of the pot, so to speak. Ball back to the 49-yard line as Nelson goes down, and Nelson loses yards here.
Punt team out.
Punt team for Ada-Borup-West. That was a loss of 8 on the play, and unfortunate for Connor, who's having some good things happen there. Punt team for Ada-Borup-West. They'll kick it away with 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Park Christian will pick up the football and will be hustled out of bounds. It was scooped up by Carson Bowman. I'm not sure if that was maybe something the coaches will be super happy about him picking up the ball there, but it's going to be Bowman kind of slow to get up here, a little tender on the ankles. He goes to the sideline.
I have a saying when you're coaching, and that's if it's dumb and it works, it's not dumb.
That is a good – hey, you are a coach. That is true. Yeah, I don't know if it was one of those scenarios that –
That's probably more for my own sanity, but –
Sure. That would have been like using a name of a past player that's come through that you have had also coaching duties. That would have been a Braden Fetting type play there where you just scoop it up and then maybe it works.
That's just it.
Yeah, not exactly one that you want him to do, but nonetheless. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. It didn't hurt anything. It's a pass complete. Hansen to the sideline that time, and I believe that was, yes, Logan Geese came up. Both the Geese boys were wide left to add some fun to the equation. It's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 upcoming.
Jackson Reitmeyer running off the field. He was in on that last play.
That's the 4th catch by Logan Geese in the football game today. Park Christian at the 20-yard line now, and quarterback Hansen's going to hand this one off, and the give. This is spinning. Logan Geese crossed the 30 to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 16 on the ground for Logan Geese and a first down.
Evan Brandt coming onto the field. Obviously, with a few of their starting linemen out, the Cougars have been rotating in some different faces.
1st and 10 for Park Christian at the 36-yard line of their own. 38 seconds remains here in this third quarter. Clock running. Take the snap. Hand off. Hansen gives. And this time on the carry, I believe that was 14 on the carry that time. That would have been David Pettis. And a slow to get up. Ada-Borup-West, Evan Brandt, he's grabbing his leg there, maybe like he cramped up possibly. Gain of a couple to the 38-yard line.
Brandt's hobbling a little bit. Braden Boeing's hobbling a little bit.
Got a whole, it's like a mash unit all of a sudden.
And I think we're about to flip the field here, Kevin.
That is how the third quarter will come to a close. A slobber knocker of a third quarter with no scoring for the Falcons or for the Cougars. We go to the fourth on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 12-12 Park Christian and Ada-Borup-West on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian out of the timeout, and as we flip the field, it is fourth quarter action. Cougars and Falcons scoreless in the third quarter of action, 12-12. Kevin Kochman, Mike Erickson with you tonight. Miles Crocious assisting with camera work here tonight, doing a bang-up job here tonight. A swashbuckling third quarter. What's the fourth quarter going to bring here tonight? I'm not sure.
Well, you think something's going to give here eventually. We've been knotted up since halftime.
We'll see if the Hardys can get out there and play some football between Park Christian and Ada-Borup-West, as it'll be Park Christian football facing a 2nd and 8 from their own 38-yard line. Fourth quarter is about to begin. Park Christian will line up. They're going now to the south end zone. Again, flip the field. So what is a very light wind, if any, down there was coming out of the north earlier today. I don't think there's any wind right now. Is there, Mike?
Very light, if anything.
Okay. Quarterback, swing pass out to the left. Park Christian gets a completion as it's going to be a catch made that time by Leistico. Leistico crosses the 40 and will come up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short for Park Christian. 6 from Jaden Hansen to Leistico. Freddie's 4th catch of the game. Hansen in the shotgun. He fakes a pass left, goes over the middle. Pass is caught. A little bit of a screen set up this time, and trying to cut to the outside is Geese. Logan Geese is going to be brought down by Ada-Borup-West at midfield. And let's see here. It's going to be a gain of 6 yards and a first down. It's called right there at midfield.
That was a heck of an effort to get those 6 yards. Those were hard earned.
Yeah, so it was just that kind of an RPO type play in the middle, and then just throw it in the middle, and Geese had to just earn every ounce of those yards. Back to pass. I don't think we measure yards by ounces, but we try anyway. Pass is incomplete this time. Sat down, looking to get it to Leistico near the first down marker, but it's incomplete. Thrown behind him by quarterback Hansen. And so it'll be 2nd and 10, just across the midfield stripe at the Ada-Borup-West 49-yard line for Park Christian.
The RPO offense is so fun, and just the creativity that comes with it. The play before where they earned the first down, it was, rather than your traditional play action, it was a pump fake to their basically their sideline screen, and then they went to more of a middle screen.
Well, it definitely requires a lot of studying and some real athletes to be able to run that RPO offense as well. They're giving it a ride here at Park Christian. Hansen will fake the handoff to Geese. Hansen will run, then throw. Passes over the middle and caught. This is Gavin Geese. He'll make the catch at the 41-yard line, just short of a first down. 3rd down and 2 it'll be.
Hansen took a big hit on that play.
And he faked the handoff, right? The RPO, and he is slow here to get moving. He's going to go down to a knee. He faked the handoff and then tucked as if he was going to run and kind of pop passed it over the middle. He took the helmet right in the old breadbasket.
Right. Yeah, the linebacker came up and hit him, which left the receiver wide open.
It's one of the things with that offense you got to be aware of too, right, Mike? Is that there's always that potential. You open up your quarterback to that type of play, physicality. It'll be third down for Park Christian, third and short. Hansen is up right now. Third and short, are we actually going to take a timeout? Is this just an injury timeout?
Well, I think it's an injury timeout with a little bit of conversation going on.
Plenty of conversation, both sides, and now we're going to have some more. Is there additional stuff here? Now I don't know what's happening. Third down and a long yard here for the Park Christian Falcons. 11 minutes to play in the game. We're tied at 12, Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. And it's been absolutely knock 'em out, drag 'em out here. Both teams are really battling. And bend but not break scenarios abound in this third, now into the fourth quarter. Ball is spotted at Ada-Borup-West's 41. Park Christian needs to get to about the 39.5-yard line to get a first down. And it's third down upcoming. So Hansen's got to come out. And so we'll see who's taking a snap. That looks like Logan Geese. He'll take the snap and he'll fake a pass. He'll run. He is met and stopped by the Ada-Borup-West defense. They came flying in. Great pressure up the middle. And it was Kelby Kuchanson going to get a lot of credit there for his efforts in his linebacker spot. A loss to the 42-yard line.
Ames Facino as well.
Great stuff to see. Positive plays there by the defense of Ada-Borup-West. And now with that, it'll be fourth down for Park Christian. Fourth down, and they need a long 2 yards at the 42-yard line of the Cougars. Hansen's back in. He'll take the snap. Look to pass. Feels a little pressure. Hansen steps up. He'll fire right side. It is going to be caught, and he's out of bounds.
He dropped it.
He dropped it. Okay, I couldn't see the actual play there from the hands. He looked like he was selling it anyway. You know, like a catcher frames up a pitch on the outside edge? That's from my angle way up top here. That's what it looked like Gavin Geese was trying to do there. But it's dropped incomplete. Turnover on downs, Ada-Borup-West football.
A lot of bend and not break.
Turnover on downs, Ada-Borup-West ball from their own 42-yard line. 10:07 to play. Ball game tied at 12, Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian here tonight. Going to have two receivers left of the formation for Ada-Borup-West, and they'll give the handoff with two backs in the backfield. It's Ames Facino. He lost the football. Ball pops out. Did the Cougars recover it? It looks like they did. And credit where credit's due, Egan makes the football recovery.
That is the call, second down.
So, technically, you give Egan 1 yard gain. I think.
I don't know.
I think so. I'm not sure. Bill will correct me.
Yeah, ask Dave.
Well, yes, Thumbs
There's
Peterson.
lots of people you could ask.
Well, it was Facino with the carry that time, and it's recovered after a yard gain. I'm going to go like this, and we'll call it good. Recovered by Egan. Second down. Ball at the 43-yard line. Back to pass. Nelson. Flag down. 2 flags down. Firing a pass, looking deep. They went right side for Ada-Borup-West there, and going for Kritzberger. He's now cramping on the right side there. I believe that's Kritzberger. Is that?
Yeah, it is. It's Kritzberger.
Yeah, Casper on the right side. He's getting some assistance now. And we got flags down. Both in the backfield.
There's a flag over here, too.
Wait. Back there in the
there's
Well, this is cool. It was just everybody empty the pockets here.
There's all sorts of stuff going on.
Well, we're going to find out is what we're going to do. 9:29 remains here in the football game. 12-12 is the score. Cougars and Falcons all knotted up. We've got cramping Casper Kritzberger far side of the field. So there's that going on. Or is he up now? Yep, he's up now. Okay, that's good. Now all the officials are talking, and they're talking Coach Bosch on the far side there for Park Christian. Got a hold on Ada-Borup-West. Penalties are offsetting is what's happening.
All right.
Defensive penalties and offensive penalties. So let's just pretend nothing happened.
We'll do it again.
Okay. Everybody pick up the flags. Who's still got one out there? Someone's missing their flag. What would happen if it stays there?
Well.
Okay, he's got it.
He's got it.
Thank heavens.
He's taking care of the ball first.
Well, duties first. I was worried, though, for a minute there. I was like, what is going to go on if someone has a flag out there on the field? Second down and 8.
Confusion. That's what would happen.
Oh, no doubt. Thank heavens it's not happening anymore. Got 10 on the play clock. Cougars split out. Catlett now the receiver far side of the field for Kritzberger as he sits out of play. Handoff goes to Rudy Reyes left side. Reyes lowers his shoulder. Fumble! Park Christian football at the 45-yard line. Credit Park Christian. I want to say it was Freddie Leistico sticking the helmet on the football that Rudy Reyes was carrying across the 45-yard line. Ball pops loose. And on top of it, I believe it was Logan Geese with the recovery, but it is Park Christian ball at Ada-Borup-West, 45-yard line, 9:23 to play in the football game.
That was a big hit. That was one you could hear.
Yeah. Ball came popping out, and a fumble. First turnover of the game for Ada-Borup-West. It happens on a fumble in the fourth quarter. So Park Christian, football on their own 45-yard line. Nope, Ada-Borup-West 45-yard line, beg your pardon. Back to pass. Hansen goes deep, looking for Leistico. Pass is bobbled and nearly caught and nearly intercepted, but it falls. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Exciting plays when you're airing it out a bit.
For sure. And really nice defense there. Obviously, an interception is best case scenario, but as a defensive back, if you can just get your hand in there and knock it down, that's usually just, maybe not just as good, but it's still a really good thing.
Kritzberger on coverage that time. So he's back after the cramp moments ago. Park Christian has receivers 3 to the left, 1 to the right, and hand the football off. This will be to Geese up the middle, and he slides first down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 15 for Logan Geese on the carry.
Logan's a good runner.
Yeah.
He's quick and shifty and has some natural ability there.
Yeah, talented basketball player for Park Christian as well, and he's a heady type kid. You know, he's makes good smart plays, smart decisions, and like you say, gets an open field and look out. Real solid on the track and field as well. Here's a snap and a handoff on 1st and 10. The give goes up the middle. This is Pettis on the carry. David Pettis, the junior. He gets up to the 21-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and a yard.
Boys up front are playing with a little pride here.
No doubt about it. And a give is going to be to Pettis again. Pettis spins off a one, stays on his feet. Facino trying to bring him down. Pettis earns it all the way to the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. Pettis picks up 11. Solid run there. And it's first down at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal at the 10.
Park Christian's playing with some urgency right now.
Well, 12-12's the score. 8:20 to play. Here's a handoff again. Logan Geese is going to be into the hands of Facino in a big collision as Kritzberger came in and popped some pads as well. A gain of a yard for Geese to the 9.
We have a late flag coming in.
Okay, do we get a targeting type scenario? That's my only concern. I don't know. Could be a personal foul scenario.
Let's see here.
Personal foul on Ada-Borup-West. My guess is this, and I'm only speculating it's on. Runner was kind of bottled up, and Kritzberger came flying in. My guess is maybe that's the call.
Unnecessary roughness type of play.
Yep. It's personal foul. So in this case, it's now first down, ball at the 5-yard line. So that's 4 penalties on Ada-Borup-West accepted tonight. 1st and goal at the 5. Quarterback is Hansen in the shotgun, empty backfield. He'll look to pass, pop pass over the middle. It's bobbled and it's caught, and he's
down
at the 1-yard line. That is a catch made by Freddie Leistico.
That was an interesting play. I think that went off of Luke Finney first.
I believe it did. I had binoculars on it, and it hit Finney, and then Leistico catches it, a 4-yard connection down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal at the 1. Turn and hand the football off. This will be Geese. He is into the end zone. Touchdown. And a touchdown for the Park Christian Falcons, breaking the 12-12 tie.
There's a big hit on that play. Kritzberger came on a corner blitz, and I think everybody involved is down now.
We've got injuries on the field and a helmet off. A couple of helmets off. We will take this break. That was Logan Geese in the end zone, 1-yard touchdown run. The score comes with 7:34 to play in the game, giving Park Christian an 18-12 lead on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. It is 9 o'clock. You're tuned in to 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, as we've got a couple injuries on the field along with a PAT attempt, point after touchdown. We're going to look at maybe a go for two. Catlett was one of the injured Cougars. Is that what I see correctly here? Or is that that's Catlett? Connor Nelson might have been the other one. Catlett's coming off the field along with Kenley Wallin. There was a whole pile up there trying to keep Geese out of the end zone. Like you said, Mike, big collision.
Gavin Johnson's coming on to replace Catlett.
Okay. So Park Christian's huddled up there to get their play or get that injury time there, and now they will come back out, and we will see the extra point attempt. They have lined up to kick extra points twice today, and first was a muffed snap or a muffed hold. Second time was a kick that kind of last minute got off and went right into a Cougar blocker. They will kick it. It'll be Zion Tofibom lined up for the extra point. The lefty kicker. This kick is up, and the kick is good. Tofibom gets that one through the uprights.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Park Christian 19, Ada-Borup-West 12. 7:34 to play in the game on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Back here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com and the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. A large gap in between scores here in this contest. The last score came with 11:32 to play in the second quarter. And this one, 7:34 to play in the game. Park Christian back on the board, capitalizing off of a Cougar turnover, a fumble, their first of the game. Logan Geese into the end zone on a 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick from Tofibom is good. It's 19-12. Park Christian leading by 7. The kick is good off of Tofibom. So, Ada-Borup-West will get the football back on the ensuing kickoff here. Down 7 with 7:34 to play in a game. Kevin Kochman, Mike Erickson with you. Camera operator tonight is Miles Krosh, working hard to get some good shots for you here this evening on yourliveevent.com. Ada-Borup-West will return the kick. It's going to be from the 18-yard line for Casper Kritzberger. Bottled up, stopped by Park Christian at the 30-yard line. You can hear the Park Christian fan base. They showed up here tonight, and they're bringing some noise across the way.
We have a flag.
Yes.
And it's either going to be like holding or unnecessary roughness.
That midfield, Park Christian sideline area. Not saying it's who it's on, just that. Officials are getting together. Lots of conversation. We'll get a personal foul on Ada-Borup-West. So Cougars have been hurting themselves here in this case with the personal foul calls. And that is a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to bring them all the way back to the 15-yard line. First down and 10. So Ada-Borup-West will have it on their own 15, first down and 10. 7:26 to play in this game. Hall of Fame night for Ada-Borup-West Cougar Hall of Fame, recognizing those inductees this weekend, including Jana Engel, Tom Hansen, Dan Fogelson, also Jim Hennon, and 1965 Ada Vikings football team. Good chunk of those guys making it back here as well, which was a special season. They allowed only 2 points per game in that season in a 9-0 year. Handoff on first down to Braxton Hendricks for Ada-Borup-West, and he is bottled up in the backfield. Tried to get to back to the line of scrimmage. He's down to the 14. Loss of a yard on first down. It brings up second and 11. Loss of 1 for Braxton Hendricks on first down for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars have not done much in the air. In fact, they've only attempted 5 passes today in comparison to Park Christian. Obviously, 2 different styles of offense on this season. Cougars for years were pass heavy. That has changed here this season.
To be fair, for years they were run heavy too.
Well, they were. You're right. You got to look at it both ways. That's why you're here. Going to the air. Connor Nelson. Pass is intercepted by the Park Christian Falcons. Gavin Geese with the interception. Stays on his feet inside the 30 and out of bounds. Park Christian had turned it over 3 times, and now they've taken 2 back. And it's an interception for Gavin Geese of the Park Christian Falcons.
Big play, momentum, all Falcons right now.
Big time. Connor Nelson with the interception pass here, and so that was the second play of the drive. Turnovers hurting the Cougars now after they were the benefactors.
To talk about your style of offense conversation, I've always thought that if you're going to coach high school football, you can't just be like a system guy because you don't get to recruit. You got to base it off of the type of players that you have.
Absolutely, and that is very, very true. Hard to be a system guy. And you can also in that same facet say here's your base offense, right? As a handoff on first down goes to Logan Geese for Park Christian. Logan's going to get a yard, 2nd and 9 upcoming. Use just down Highway 200. Use Minoman Waban football with the veer style. Okay, they'll mix in depending on if they've got some wide receiver talent. They'll mix in some pass, but they're going to stick to the veer. That's what they're going to teach that offense. So you're right. It's you gotta be willing to adapt based on personnel. But,
correct. And there's a long history of really good linemen out of that Minoman and Waban program.
Yeah,
so
very
true. Like I said, I think it's kind of a horse apiece. You're right. They're going to involve their wide receivers when they need to, but. Yeah, I think that's kind of what you're seeing here. The Park Christian, they're certainly long and athletic, and they got some big guys up front that can protect, and that's why they run the offense that they do.
Gavin Geese with a 3-yard connection there moments ago, and now trying to squeeze one in. Got potentially a pass interference call here on Ada-Borup-West to coverage out towards the goal line there. Looked like Connor Nelson was on coverage. Flag comes in as Park Christian was trying to squeeze one into some coverage there, and we'll get a pass interference on Ada-Borup-West. It was a 3rd down and 5. So it looked like, the contact was made. We'll move the chains. 1st down ball is going to be spotted down at the 13-yard line here.
Half the distance?
Yeah.
Is that what we had going on here? Because it's not like the NFL where it goes right to the spot.
Exactly. You are correct there, Mike. And so, Park Christian 1st down. They're at the 13-yard line. Take the snap, fire a pass into the screen area, trying to split the defense down to the goal line. He's down at the 1. Pass complete, and driving Tyler Loeb. He tried to go right in between his additional receivers out there on the edge. Mike stopped him at the 1-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 12 and a 1st and goal.
Couple of really nice lead blocks there, Gavin Geese, and let's see your number 9, Freddie.
That's Leistico.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
1st and goal, Park Christian at the 1. To go up 2 scores, leading 19-12 with 5:08 to play. Capitalizing off of turnovers, the handoff, the touchdown run into the end zone. It's Logan Geese scoring another rushing touchdown tonight. Leads the team on the ground, and Park Christian leads it 25-12. That tops off a 5-play drive. Penalty involved in that. Score comes with 5:02 to go. Park Christian. That one was Logan Geese. 1 yard, a touchdown run. We'll see if the Falcons can get the extra point kick again. Tofibon will line it up as we've got Zayden Geese holding. Snap spot, kick is up, kick through the uprights for Tofibon, and it's good, the left-footed kicker. And it's 26-12. The Park Christian Falcons leading the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. 5:02 to play in the game on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
And on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Back out of the timeout and scoring drive update for the Park Christian Falcons. They've scored twice here in the fourth quarter, both off of Cougar turnovers, a fumble and then an interception. 2 Tofi Bomb extra point kicks. 26-12 is the score. Logan Geese on a 1-yard touchdown run for 5:02 to play. Capped off a drive off of the interception by Gavin Geese. And it's Park Christian in the end zone, 29 yards in 5 plays. Tofi Bomb's kick is going to be a worm burner across the 25-20 yard line. Picked up by the Cougars, and a big collision again. Did the ball come loose? Park Christian wants to have the football here.
A big celebration over there.
It is Park
And
Christian
it's-
football.
it is.
And Kritzberger is helmet off here. He got popped. Kritzberger is on the ground here. Helmet off.
Jordan Krieger's out to assist him here.
Thank you. Appreciate the correct name usage and everything. Kritzberger was hit hard.
He's walking under his own power, which is a good sign. I mean, probably got his bell rung, obviously. And
that was a collision.
He's been involved in some big hits, too. I mean, this could kind of be a cumulative thing as well. He was in the play.
A couple plays previously, yeah.
He was involved in that collision where we had a bunch of guys down, too. So, he might just not be feeling too good.
So a fumble here in the fourth quarter is the third consecutive turnover by Ada-Borup-West. And, sometimes the old snowball effect, and that's what Ada-Borup-West is seeing on their end. They had opportunities in the third quarter. Both teams had something, but you get opportunities, you get a chance to try to capitalize off a turnover, and both teams have done that here tonight at times. Cougars' last time they had that opportunity did not capitalize, and now we're seeing where Park Christian has flipped the table and leads it 26-12 with just under 5 minutes to play. Park Christian ball at the 30 of the Cougars. They're trying to go for the old jugular here. Screen pass, and it's going to be out to the receiver. No can do, not much going that time. They swung it out to Tyler Loeb. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
These swing passes are probably Park Christian's version of a running game. They're obviously trying to get the clock going here. So they're going for some high success rate passes, and they obviously have some running plays too that they'll probably get going with as well. But
they may.
It's like I say, it's a creative offense, and it's not going to be as traditional as somebody might think.
Their tempo too is not one to burn off clock time.
No, and I think they kind of thrive with that too.
Oh, yeah. This time they've driven the clock all the way down, play clock down to 2. Will they get it off in time? No, they won't. Are they going to get a timeout? No. They're not going to get any of that. It's going to be a delay game penalty. 5 yards, it'll be 2nd and 15. Will it matter? Probably not. 5-yard penalty. They do have all timeouts.
See. They have all their time, yeah. But, obviously getting first downs here is going to still be part of their game plan.
No doubt. 2nd and 15 now at the 35-yard line. 3:40 to go. Up 26-12. Hansen takes a snap. Will hand it off to Geese. Getting to the outside edge. And down the sidelines. One man to beat. High steps to the end zone. Touchdown. Logan Geese will get a flag down. This maybe in the area of taunting, possibly. The high stepping, I don't know. Or is this going to be on the coaching staff here? I want to see what's going to happen here. Got a lot of talking going on. Logan Geese, 35-yard touchdown run, flag down.
Waiting on some
decisions
to be made here. Okay, unsportsmanlike conduct on Ada-Borup-West.
On Park Christian.
On Park Christian, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so this is after the score. Yep. So, okay, and they're going to get him for what ends up being high stepping into the end zone. Okay, I get that.
Touchdown is good.
Yep.
So
they're going to. Yeah.
It's after the play.
Yes, penalty goes after. And so
right.
yes.
Okay.
So taunting basically is a celebration. Now the high step while he was inside the 10 was absolutely necessary. So that's where it kind of gets tricky.
Right.
But you gotta do the thing and the stuff and the things.
Right.
So another touchdown on the ground for Logan Geese is the end result. Still
an educational setting.
You're correct. And you are a mathematician, so we got that down. Last week we had an extra point kick from Tofibom. On the extra point kick is up and good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's 33-12. Park Christian leads Ada-Borup-West. 3:25 to play. Park Christian, 3 scores in the fourth quarter, all off Cougar turnovers on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
We're back on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Another scoring update after a fumble on the kick return by Ada-Borup-West. Park Christian into the end zone. This time it took 2 plays and a 35-yard rushing touchdown by Logan Geese to the end zone. And now the penalty, 15-yard penalty that was given after the play for unsportsmanlike conduct or taunting in this case, is assessed on the kickoff. So Tofibom will be kicking the football back at the 25-yard line, which in, flip here should give Ada-Borup-West pretty good field position on the return, but we'll see. That's all easier said than done. Late arrival to the field as Connor Nelson runs on the field for Ada-Borup-West on the kick return.
Somebody has to replace Kritzberger, I think.
That's true. Tofibom, the lefty kicker. Braxton Hendricks receives at the 32-yard line. Hendricks goes up the middle, finds some space. Hendricks, 40, 35, 30, and he is tackled at the 24-yard line by the Park Christian Falcons. Saving a touchdown. I'm going to say officially mark him down at the 23-yard line of Park Christian. First down for the Cougars, 3:16 to play. They have all their timeouts. They're banged up a little bit and are down 33-12.
Nice run for Hendricks, and Kelby Johnson had a nice little block. He avoided the block in the back and kind of got his hands up, and it was more of a screen in a way.
So it'll be from the PCS 23-yard line. Cougars first down and 10. See what they do here as Kritzberger on the sideline. Trainer Krieger is with him. I'll have to tell Jordan that I called her the wrong name again. She appreciated it the first time. Just kind of laughed. Ada-Borup-West under center, Connor Nelson. First and 10 at the 23, pitch right side, Reyes. Reyes tries to get to the outside edge and does. Reyes is tripped up. He'll have a first down and more. They're going to mark him down officially at the 8-yard line. Is that right? 15 yards for Reyes, first and goal, Ada-Borup-West.
Yeah, you look right. 8?
I think so.
Oh, geez, now Dave's saying the 9? Come on here.
Well, it's just we've got 2 people in between us. We like to just keep people guessing.
Yeah.
You're closest to it, Mike. You could be the deciding factor in this.
I have a bad angle.
Oh, Mike's got a bad angle. Okay, well, we'll never know. Nelson takes a snap. Going to roll to his left. Nelson splits the defense. Touchdown. Touchdown, Ada-Borup-West. Comes with 2:41 to play in the game. The Cougars score. Cuts the lead, 33-18 on a Connor Nelson 9-yard touchdown run. 2-play drive and a touchdown for Ada-Borup-West on a big kick return. 2:41 to go.
Ada-Borup-West getting to the outside edge there on both plays, utilizing some of their speed.
And they haven't done much of that tonight. They've been a lot in between the tackles when they've been running the football. They've had some success, but third quarter, not a lot doing for anybody out there. Fourth quarter, touchdowns. Nelson rolls to his right. 2-point conversion attempt. Tries to squeeze it in. The 2-point conversion is caught by Braxton Hendricks and is good. And it's a 13-point ball game, 2:41 to play. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 33-20. It's the Park Christian Falcons leading the Ada-Borup-West Cougars on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Let's get going here with 2:41 to play. Ada-Borup-West is on the board. Cougars score on a Nelson 9-yard touchdown run. The 2-point pass is good. And it is 33-20 now. Park Christian leading Ada-Borup-West. Cougars scored quickly. 2-play drive after the personal foul penalty assessed on the kickoff, and then the Cougars able to capitalize. They get in the end zone on a Connor Nelson 9-yard touchdown run. For Connor, that is his second rushing touchdown. His long on the season was a 70-yarder. That was in Bagley week 1. 33-20. Park Christian leads. Will Ada-Borup-West squib kick or onside kick? See, Park Christian's kind of stacking guys up towards the midfield stripe here.
You have to expect some sort of onside kick here.
Or what if you expect it, but then you don't?
You know, that's kind of the chess match of it, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And the rules have changed so much in the last, I mean,
And if
it's
you
been
watch,
a while.
and if you watch the NFL, you don't even know what kickoffs are anymore. But it's going to be Boeing kicking it away for Ada-Borup-West, and he will go with an onside kick. It's a good bouncer. He executed it fairly well. Park Christian's able to pounce on it, and that one is covered up by Loeb. Good job. Well done by not Loeb, Leistico. And it'll be ball at the 46-yard line where Park Christian will have it. 2:40 to play. They lead 33-20 over Ada-Borup-West.
Do you know those changes? You can't overload one side anymore or anything?
I don't know I don't know all. That's a little bit insider for me.
Fair enough. I'm just curious.
But I thank you for asking about it. I should know, and now I will. I'm gonna spend hours researching this.
Yep. We're going to research. We'll know next week.
You wait till next week when we take the field in Crookston. We're going to know. We're going to tell Miles Crocious all about it, too. We're going to tell him. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Park Christian football leading 33-20. Take the snap. And they're going to give in the backfield. Cougars are there to bring down the ball carry. That was Pettis getting the carry for Park Christian. He's back down at the 41, so it's a loss of 5 on the play, and they're just trying to run the clock. Cougars will take timeouts as needed. They have all of them left.
It looks like they're going to be patient here and save them for a different time frame.
Mm-hmm. It's you talk about chess match. We're in the meat grinder on that now.
Yeah, now you got to start thinking. You got to start doing math. It's a math game. All these games are.
They always are. You know, and everybody says, when are you going to use this in life, you know? Right, Mike? And you're never going to have a calculator in your pocket your whole life, are you?
But you might be down 13 in a football game with the clock running, and you got to start thinking.
And mathematics comes in. These are situations. Handoff goes to Pettis. This time Pettis breaks through everybody's tackling. Gets across the 50-yard line into Cougar territory. And they're going to call a timeout. Ada-Borup-West right out of the gates here. This timeout is stopping the clock with 1:46 to play. Our timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Highway 9. Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. And they're going to give Pettis a first down. Pettis all the way to the 46-yard line of Ada-Borup-West. So he got literally everything he needed right there for a first down. Solid run there by Pettis, and he was kind of bottled up right out of the gates.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some questioning going on here about the spot, and
They're doing this during a timeout, too. So
Okay.
officials are talking, and they got pencils and note cards, and they're doing the whole thing. Minute 46 to play. Cougars have 2 timeouts left. They trail by 13. And the Park Christian Falcons have it at Ada-Borup-West's 46-yard line. By the way, Freedom Fuel and Shine with our timeouts. We've had some high-performance plays thanks to Performance Ag west of Borup. Talking about high-performance plays, I think you can just start and end with Logan Geese tonight there, Mike, on the field. Logan has had a fantastic night from his 92-yard rushing touchdown to his 2 1-yard rushing touchdowns that he's added here in this second half as well. He's just been Mr. Everything. He's been high performance. You want high performance in your farm and in your fields? Choose Performance Ag west of Borup.
Yeah, so super high-quality performance there. And it looks like we are moving the chains. We're back to 3rd and 1.
I thought he was short, but then, I don't know. And now the chains aren't even really set, which is tough. They give here on the play. And I'm going to get the...
And now we have the first down signal from Mike Martin.
Okay. Evan Brandt lost his helmet, so he's got to come out for a moment.
And we have a timeout.
Ada-Borup-West. I believe they have 1 timeout remaining now with minute 41 to play. Now the first down is given. I already had marked that down.
Emery Muhonen is coming in for Evan Brandt.
Okay. So the ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line, or it'll be first down and 10, but the chain gang has to move the chains now. As what we got Nick Wynn out there. He's the guy. Nick's on the chain gang, but he's the marker.
Yep.
And now the chain's got to move. Okay,
they're coming.
Everybody's going. I'm sorry. Yeah. I was getting impatient.
Don't worry, it's not 1st and -3.
It could be though.
See, now this is the 7th grade math test we just took today.
Okay, tell me more about it during our timeout here. Brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada.
Positive and negative numbers is what you're doing right now.
It is positive. That was the test?
That's the test.
Okay, that's good.
Whole numbers, no fractions.
Okay.
So nothing crazy.
Yeah. Miles is loving this right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if any of the other listeners are, but we got one up here, and Dave Dahl only wishes he could hear what's going on. Park Christian, if they can hang on here, they will be on the road. Nope, they'll be home next week. Cass Lake Bena on their schedule. They have Cass Lake Bena second half of the season, then Nevis, then on the road at Red Lake County, and then Bagley at home on MEA Wednesday. First down and 10 at Ada-Borup-West's 45-yard line. Cougars have 1 timeout remaining. The give on this play is not doing much here for Park Christian. Ada-Borup-West getting after it. And
they're going to use their final timeout.
That one, again, is a give to Pettis. So Cougars with no timeouts remaining, 95 seconds to go. See how I did that math?
That was impressive.
Thank you. I'm looking for something.
Yeah. Clock math. That's another type of math.
It is, and that's where it's really fun to see all of this stuff, and that's where it's all. And that's where it's all about education tonight, and at any time when we get a chance to really spread our wings a little bit. Ada-Borup-West next week would be heading to Crookston to take on the Pirates. And second half of the season for Ada-Borup-West, they'd have Crookston on the road, then hosting Red Lake, then at Nevis, and then Mahnomen Waban to wrap up the regular season. Park Christian, by the way, case first year of 11-man football, they are in Section 8. So they could be a playoff matchup, potentially.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading a little bit.
Hold on, you were reading now?
I was reading on Facebook, of course.
Oh, yeah, well, you know.
Little KROX page. And
the KROX radio station is where we'll be broadcasting from next week.
That's right. And something is going to give in the Crookston game tonight because
they're playing Cass Lake Bena.
Correct. And Crookston has lost something like 20-some consecutive games.
It was 20-plus going into tonight, yes.
And Cass Lake Bena has not had 2 wins in a season. They have 1 win right now. I believe
Red Lake to begin the season. Yep.
So something's going to give. Either somebody's going to win their first game in a long time, or somebody's going to get their second win in a season in a long time.
And a score update on that coming shortly. On second down, Park Christian, I believe that goes the way of. Are they going to continue to ride Pettis? That's going to be Logan Geese that time. Geese is going to gain a yard on the play. So third down for Park Christian. Third down and 13 yards. I'm going to check on this score for everybody here since you brought up the Crookston and Cass Lake Bena game. Stay tuned. Crookston wins 68-0 over Cass Lake Bena tonight.
Oh, there you go. Party in Crookston tonight.
Huge night for Crookston. It'll be taking a snap. He's on third down and long. His job is to go ahead and run the clock down, and he does just that, gaining another yard.
And the game clock and the play clock have about a 2-second difference here.
Yeah, so they have to run another play, but they can just run around in the backfield and let the clock expire. My guess is they're just going to let the clock expire and take the penalty. Or call a timeout. You could do what you want.
Right.
We're not telling you what to do. Just giving options.
Either scenario is perfectly fine.
It was 68-0 the final, though. Crookston gets the win, high school football, over Cass Lake Bena. So that we talked about it last week in the coach's quarter. In fact, had Hammer and Hank Rude, former Cass Lake Bena head coach, call in on his way for a oil change in Bemidji, if you want the full story. And he calls in and gave us the rundown because it is a little odd. Crookston is a AA team. They are playing down this season in scheduling because it's been so tough for them. So that was part of the processes. And anyway, still a AA team. And so Cass Lake Bena, they've had years of 9-man, years of 11-man back and forth. And so it was a little odd to see Cass Lake Bena and Crookston on the schedule, but that was by design.
Delay a game penalty is what happened here.
Thank you for following. And now, final 2 seconds. They will run those 2 seconds off the clock with a kneel down. And officially for Logan Geese, I'm sorry, that's a 3-yard loss on that kneel down. That's just the way it goes. Thumbs Peterson would be upset if I didn't keep track of that. And a solid win for Park Christian. Coming out of a scoreless third quarter tonight, the Park Christian Falcons take advantage of 3 Cougar turnovers in the fourth quarter and win 33-20 over Ada-Borup-West, improving to 3-1 on the season, while Ada-Borup-West drops to 1-3 with the loss. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, the final 33-20, Park Christian over Ada-Borup-West here tonight. Stay tuned. Our post-game report is on the way on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Hi, we're Tommy's Express. Scan the QR code for a fast pass to a free month of washing. Our modern car wash offers a bright, open environment and a low-stress conveyor belt entry. Our signature scent, ceramic body wax, spot-free rinse, and heated blowers give you the best shine in town. Check out the wash for yourself. Washing your car is easy, fast, and fun. Visit Tommy's Express today.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasant View, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halstead and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Back on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio following the Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian matchup here tonight, high school football. We get into our postgame report. Postgame show is brought to you by Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Your agents with Home Crown Realty, Eric Smart, Brandon Dahl, also Christy Melting. Buying and selling real estate, it's Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Our game summary here tonight is being brought to you by the Benedictine Care Community in Ada. If strength, it's together. It's a trusted name in senior living, the Benedictine Care Community, with our game summary here tonight. Well, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Park Christian Falcons, a tight battle in the first half, saw a 12-12 tie at halftime, and then a scoreless run. It was 11:32 in the second quarter when Ada-Borup-West scored. Then nobody scored until 7:34 to go in the fourth, and Park Christian scored 3 touchdowns, all off of Ada-Borup-West turnovers after the Cougars had capitalized off of Park Christian turnovers before that. Logan Geese on a 1-yard score, and another 1-yard score, and then on a 35-yard touchdown run. So Logan Geese adds another one. I actually didn't even write that one down, so we've got to make sure we've got the 35-yard touchdown run that was added in to the equation. Connor Nelson added one more score for Ada-Borup-West after they trailed to 33-12. They got the 2-point conversion, and Park Christian wins at 33-20 tonight, improving to 3-1 on the season, while Ada-Borup-West drops to 1-3 with the loss. The Park Christian Falcons, Ada-Borup-West Cougars, I think you'd think about a couple of positives here tonight for the Cougars out of this one, and one of the big positives was they got offense going tonight. That was a huge piece. And so take that word there, but certainly something we'll continue to talk about. We will come back briefly. We'll talk stars of the game coming up next here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com and the Home Crown Realty postgame report. Ada-Borup-West and Park Christian. Park Christian wins at 33-20. Players and postgame accolades coming up.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sail steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough.
Back on the postgame report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Let's get into our stars of the game down on the field from American Federal Bank at Ada. Stars of the game. Mike Erickson is down there with Freddie Leistekow. He's our first star of the game from Park Christian.
Freddie, thanks for joining us here. You had a couple big plays. You're the type of receiver that I'm sure your quarterback loves throwing to, a 6'5", big frame. Can you talk about your role in the offense and the things that you like to do to help the team?
Yeah, well, I couldn't do it without our quarterback or our O-line or our coaches because they're great. They know how to scheme us up well. And then I would say I really like the deep ball. One of my favorite parts of the game. Really just gets me out there and going.
Yeah, and it's a really high-quality part of your game. A really tough matchup, locked up 12-12. What was kind of the key to get things going in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, we knew they were going to try and come out hard, so we had to come out harder, and we just knew that we could wear them out.
Well, congrats, and good luck to you next week, man.
Yep, thank you.
That's Freddie Leisticow for the Park Christian Falcons. Joining us, one of our stars of the game, now down on the field, Jaden Hansen joins Mike Erickson.
Jaden, thanks for joining us here. You guys have a really creative offense, and obviously you're a big part in that as a quarterback. Kind of that RPO style where you have some options, and I mean you took a couple licks too, being an option. And I think of the one play you ended up coming off the field, but you took a big hit, but you're able to get the ball to your receiver. And can you just talk about maybe the teamwork involved in that, and like how that works and your role in all of it?
Yeah, the line gives me a great pocket, and then wide receivers get open. Sometimes I roll out. Coach doesn't like it all the time, but when I do, the wide receivers figure, oh shoot, got to get open for Jaden. So they do their best, get open, just fire right there. Gives us a little bit of a highlight, so it's fun.
Well, I have a saying I'm going to share with you. You don't put saddles on wild horses. You let your playmakers make plays, and I thought you were a big part in that. What were some things in the game, especially in the fourth quarter, that were key to this victory?
Kind of like just like when it was 12-12, just got to realize we got to flip that switch and just really start playing to the best of our abilities. So just pile it on.
Yeah, I definitely saw that you guys played with urgency in that fourth quarter, and there was definitely a switch. So congrats on the win here, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Very good. Appreciate that. Stars down on the field, Jaden Hansen. Now let's bring in, this is Logan Geese of the Park Christian Falcons.
Logan, thanks for joining us here. You had a really nice game, a few touchdowns. You're definitely an integral part of the offense, and it was a physical game, and you were a big part in that. I think the Cougars put some physicality on you, and you delivered some hits as well. Can you talk about that? Has that been a theme throughout the year? Is that kind of your role on the team, or was that unique to this game?
Well, today the passing game started off slow with the field being wet. It was wet out here, but once you start figuring out the passing game, that gets them to spread it out a little bit, and then we get the run game open it up. So whatever one works, I'll do my part on the team.
Yeah, that's a great attitude. Can you talk about what you thought the keys to the victory were for your team?
Our line, we didn't, as an overall team, didn't play well the first half, but second half, I tell you, our linemen, we played really well, gave a great pocket. Like I said, that passing game works, that running game works too. Congrats
on a really nice game, and you were one of our high-performance player of the games here, so good luck to you the rest of the season.
Thank you.
There we go. That's Logan Geese for the Park Christian Falcons. Stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada. Let's get into postgame coaches' comments now. The postgame coaches' comments presented by River's Edge Insurance Agency in Hallstead. Lori, Emily, and the team, they want to help coach you, whether it's with your family or your business, for your insurance needs. The best for your situation. River's Edge Insurance Agency. Postgame coaches' comments. Park Christian 33-20 over Ada-Borup-West. Matt Bosch is the head coach of Park Christian. Down on the field with Mike Erickson.
Coach Bosch, thanks for joining us here. You had a really nice game, really hard-earned game, I thought. 12-12 locked up there, a long time between scores there until you guys broke it open with that touchdown and came off of a few turnovers there. And can you talk about the keys to the victory?
Yeah, we turned the ball over early on a couple interceptions on tipped balls that we probably should have caught. And we just weren't executing well on offense in the first half. I talked to the guys on halftime about that, and we had kind of worked all week on make sure we were executing, our fundamentals on our offense. We didn't do a great job of that and turned the ball over too much. And as we tied 12-12 and started turning the tides a little bit, and we started getting the turnovers and kept the ball ourselves, put the ball in the end zone. And that was really the key, is we executed down the stretch and put the ball in the end zone and took the ball away from them. And Ada-Borup's been good forever, right? So we knew that there'd be a hard-fought battle no matter what the record was or how much they've scored this year. They're a good football team. They're well coached. Paul does a great job with this program. So we knew it would be a battle, and our guys had to settle in and really kind of understand that and then just finish.
Something that I noticed in the fourth quarter was there was a switch, and the word I used was urgency. Your team started to play with urgency probably about the last 8 minutes or so. Can you talk about maybe where that came from or what drove your team to start playing like that?
Yeah, I think momentum did. Last week we returned the opening kick for a touchdown, and that really got the momentum going, and it never stopped for us. But it took us a few quarters to get into that kind of that flow and that mojo going for us. But when it started, it kind of rolled downhill for us. So we got to make sure that we can bring that earlier in the game and not wait for the fourth quarter to bring that kind of energy and execution.
What do you have next week on the schedule, and do you have any preparations lined up or things that you are looking to get out of your team as you get ready for next week?
Yeah, we have Cass Lake being at home next week for homecoming, and it's really just trying to polish the stuff we're doing. We're not going to change a lot of things. We're going to try to maybe run the ball a little better. I mean, for the first time in my career, we're kind of passing the ball to open up the run, which is as I've never done that before. But what we have is for athletes, it makes sense for us this year. So really, it's kind of polishing that stuff up and making sure that we can execute at a high level. And honestly, when we got to run the ball, we got to be able to put the ball in on 3rd and short or 4th and short, or on the hard downs where we got to run the clock out. We got to run the ball. So we got to polish that up a little bit, so we're a little more balanced probably.
Well, good luck to you. Congrats on the victory here, and take care.
Thank you. Appreciate what you guys do. Thank you.
There you go. Matt Bosch, head coach of Park Christian, joining us with Mike Erickson down on the field. Our post-game coaches' comments. They are presented to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency can go to work to help you and your family and your business. Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, post-game coaches' comments. As we have our Home Crown Realty post-game report, let's go back down on the field. Let's bring in our post-game coaches' comments as they continue. The head coach of Ada-Borup-West Cougar football, Paul Tingham, is down on the field. Mike Erickson's got Coach Tingham after the 33-20 loss to Park Christian on Friday nights.
Coach Tingham, thanks for joining us here. It was obviously not the way you wanted it to end, but for 3 quarters, you played pretty tough football, and you were in it, and things kind of unraveled in the 4th with some turnovers and some penalties. And can you talk about, as far as the first 3 quarters go, the things that your team did well?
Yeah, I mean, our effort was there tonight. We were happy to see that. I mean, we played 4 hard quarters of football. We let a couple opportunities earlier in the game slip through our fingers, and if we'd have capitalized there, and we'd have been fine. But yeah, we get to the 4th quarter, and then just had a couple bad things not go our way, which it's football. They're playing hard, we're playing hard, but overall the effort was there, and that's what we're happy about. If we make a couple more plays early in the game, we don't put ourselves in a situation like that in the 4th quarter. So that's the biggest thing we got to learn from is play a little better the first half, and we'd have probably been up by 1 touchdown for sure, if not 2.
I would say your offense clicked a little bit better than it has throughout the season, and obviously you've made some adjustments to what you're doing. Do you have any comments on that?
Yeah, we moved the football pretty well tonight. We make adjustments every week, but we saw a couple of things we thought we could take advantage of, and I thought we did, especially in the first half, and then they made a couple of nice halftime adjustments to neutralize our adjustments, and then those things didn't work as well. So then it's, they're going back to the drawing board a little bit. Yeah, but we definitely executed some things in the first half that we wanted to, and moved the football really well. So the guys did a nice job there. We just can't waste opportunities like we did. It's huge when you've got 2 teams that are fairly even. If we played 10 times, we'd probably be 5-5, but they got the win tonight, so they deserved it. We're just happy with their effort. Last week we didn't have the effort that we need to win a football game. Tonight we did. Things just didn't go our way in the end.
What's on the schedule next week, and do you have anything up your sleeve for preparations?
We're at Crookston next week, so we're just hoping to get everybody healthy. I know we got a couple guys that ended up leaving the facility tonight that were hurt. Hopefully not hurt too bad. So we just hope to get guys back, because I think we finished the game minus five guys by the end of the game there. So we're just hoping to get everybody healthy, and hopefully nobody's hurt seriously.
Well, good luck to you next week, and thanks for coming over to chat.
Hey, thank you.
That is Paul Tingham, head coach Ada-Borup-West, joining us following the game, the post-game show from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com, the post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let Lori, Emily, and the team go to work for you. Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, whether it's for your business or your family, get the right insurance package for your needs. Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Home Crown Realty post-game report. Super sub of the game. Going to name that right now from Subway Ada. Subway Ada, eat fresh. They've got 4 new sandwiches on the Fresh Fit menu now at Subway Ada. Give it a try at Subway Ada. And, of course, you can go download the Subway app or go 784-SUBS. Stop by Subway Ada. They'd love to see you. And for our super sub of the game here tonight, I got to dig deep here on the roster charts and see what I can dial up here for guys that came in and provided some nice efforts out there for both squads. And a guy continues to come in and play and give time when needed is Gavin Johnson. I thought Gavin, when his name was called upon here tonight, once again, be our super sub. Gavin Johnson, a 6-inch sandwich from Subway in Ada as our super sub of the game. Here in the Home Crown Realty post-game report, I want to name our Enbridge Energy player of the game as well. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge Energy player of the game here this evening. Energy for life, it's Enbridge.com. And for all of your career opportunities, learn more at Enbridge.com and our Enbridge Energy player of the game announcement. And I thought, can't go wrong with this selection would be Logan Geese. Logan had 4 touchdowns tonight, was the definite standout player on the field here this evening. Logan Geese will be our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Remember, Enbridge.com. We'll come back. We've got a couple more accolades to share with our Home Crown Realty postgame report. That plus final stats as Park Christian tops Ada-Borup-West tonight. 33-20 high school football on yourliveevent.com and on 106.5 FM KRJB.
Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
Home Crown Realty postgame report continuing now on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Park Christian Falcons. A battle tonight. Park Christian takes advantage of 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter and scores 3 touchdowns in the fourth as Park Christian wins it 33-20 over Ada-Borup-West. Our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game here tonight. Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, 701-636-2119, planterdoc.com. And our play of the game, how about the Ada-Borup-West scores the game's first touchdown. And this came on a Connor Nelson to Casper Kritzberger, 31-yard, 4th down conversion touchdown. It was a great pass into the corner, over the head catch. Fantastic play by Casper Kritzberger. That's the play of the game here tonight. It stood out as a major highlight. You could mention a number of other situations, certainly, but that was, I think, the most spectacular play of the game from Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Agassiz Precision Ag, your precision planting dealer, planterdoc.com. In the trenches, digging in the trenches tonight thanks to Visser Trenching. They're always digging in the trenches as well, they dig it. They work in those trenches. They get it done, Visser Trenching. For tonight, digging in the trenches, I thought both teams' lines played strong, certainly more times than not. I thought the defensive lines really did a great job tonight on both sides, whether it was the Cougars or the Falcons tonight, as our digging in the trenches going to those defensive lines and their play here tonight, thanks to Visser Trenching of Ada. And our post-game connection is brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. HTC, discover local reliability that you can trust, halsteadtel.com. And our post-game connection tonight, both teams found some passing connections this evening, but how about the kick return touchdown by Gavin Geese here tonight? Logan had a kick return touchdown earlier this season. Gavin adds one to his statistics. Gavin Geese went 82 yards for a kick return touchdown right after Ada-Borup-West scored their touchdown in the first quarter. It was a great answer, and that is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. The Home Crown Realty post-game report continues as we get ready. Coming up a little later on tonight, around 10:30 is when Kaylin has those sports nightcaps for you here tonight to share all the scores in the area and updates, both on the football and on the volleyball side with the Minnesota Volleyball Showcase going on down in Burnsville. Ada-Borup-West, Hawley, DGF. Participating Kitson County Central is there as well among teams that are represented at that showcase in Burnsville. For Ada-Borup-West tonight, they fall 33-20 to Park Christian. In the game, Connor Nelson was 3 of 5, a pick, a touchdown, and 40 yards passing. Ames Facino had that one pass for 28 yards tonight. Facino rushed it 11 times for 39 yards on the ground. Braxton Hendricks, 10 carries, 25 yards. Rudy Reyes had 9 carries, 91 yards. Connor Nelson, 7 for 6 and a touchdown. And Casper Kritzberger, 2 carries for 5 yards. Kritzberger had that catch, 2 catches, 59 yards and a score. Facino had a catch for 9, and Hendricks had a catch but got no yards on that one. Cougars had 234 yards of offense tonight. That's 2/3 more than they had throughout this whole season. They got that tonight. Coach mentioned that solid performance. There was a lot of good things that came out of the game for Cougar fans to be thinking about. 166 on the ground, 68 passing. Ada-Borup-West did have 3 turnovers after being ahead 3-0 in the turnover battle. They gave 3 back in the 4th, an interception, and 2 fumbles. Park Christian scored on all of them, and that was a major difference. Cougars did gain 9 first downs tonight, were penalized 6 times for 65 yards to my statistics. They're at Crookston next Friday night. Game will carry on KRJB Radio 106.5 FM, rjbroadcasting.com, and on the R&J radio app. You want to listen in for that one next Friday night. The Park Christian Falcons tonight. Jaden Hansen, 17 of 29, 3 picks, 179 passing yards. Logan Geese on the ground, 17 carries, 161 yards. 92 of them came on one play. He had 4 touchdowns tonight. And it was also on the ground, rushing the football, guy by the name of David Pettis. And Pettis went for 7 carries, 29 yards tonight, all of them in the second half. Gavin Geese caught 2 passes, 11 yards. Logan Geese, 5 catches, 33 yards. Freddie Leistokow had 5 catches, 66. Tyler Loeb, 3 catches for 20. And Carson Bowman had 3 catches, 49 yards. 190 rushing, 179 passing, 369 total yards for the Park Christian Falcons. They had 8 penalties, 61 yards, 13 first downs, and they threw 3 interceptions. Kujansen, Hendricks, and Hendricks. Ada-Borup-West on the receiving end of those. Park Christian hosting Cass Lake Bena homecoming next week. Halfway through the high school football season. Week 4, Ada-Borup-West is 1-3. Park Christian is 3-1. Thanks to our sponsors. They made the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers that you heard or saw tonight. And at the very least, tell them thank you. They're the reasons we're able to bring you the coverage with R&J Sports. Thanks to our camera operator tonight, Miles Croshes. He got a little crazy out there, did a little, taking good angles, trying to get after. He made a good effort. Appreciate Miles coming up and doing that. He was out here tonight, couldn't play. Appreciate the assistance. Thanks to Mike Erickson down on the field for his efforts. Stayed dry tonight, so we had that going on. How'd the fleece-lined pants work out? Hot. Okay. Overdressed, but you were prepared for anything like a good Boy Scout would be. That's right. There you go. Appreciate it. Let's do this again next Friday at Crookston. Okay, Mike's coming along. We'll go to Crookston for the matchup. Ada-Borup-West Crookston next Friday night is our schedule for KRJB Radio. You can always check out the archives and watch back for more games and others on yourliveevent.com. Check rjbroadcasting.com for the myriad of sports we have for you. Coach's Corner tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. on KRJB 106.5 FM. We look forward to bringing you another week of the Coach's Corner. From the Ada-Borup-West High School Johnson Sports Complex Hall of Fame weekend tonight, head out to the Heart of the Valley Golf Course for a reception with the Hall of Fame group. And, of course, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Ada-Borup-West Auditorium. It's free of charge. All are welcome. Kenley Walleen will be there. And we're encouraging all to come check it out for the Hall of Fame induction tomorrow at 1. It'll also be on yourliveevent.com. From the Johnson Sports Complex on KRJB Radio, I'm Kevin Kochman. Thanking you for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.